Well, this one didn't turn up for her own stream because she was waiting for somebody else to turn up in her other stream. The link's in where it usually is if anybody wants to join. But while you're there, Margot, give them all my love. Seeing as you're going to be popping in and out. I mean, I could technically delay this one for a little bit longer. Because I don't think anybody else is watching. I don't think. Have you received a notification? He's just gone live, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't hear hubby's phone go off, so I don't know if anybody received notification. Has it just gone off? Has it? This is me pondering about things, and I thought other people must have the same questions. So I thought, right, I'll see just who has got the same questions as me. Because most of us have got a YouTube channel. Some of us don't post as often as others. Some of us do post more often than others. Some of us just scream and shout on a channel, and I've got thousands and thousands of viewers and followers. And some of us have proper conversations and show proper, in quote marks, content, and there's only 50 subscribers and 1 view a month. I was waiting for anybody that wants to come up. The link is in the chat. Not in the chat, in Twitter. And you do have a channel. And Margot has a channel. And there might be people watching this in the future who have channels that might just have the same questions I have. Hello, Devil Flyer. There's somebody else who streams quite often, has pleasant commentaries, who doesn't scream and shout at everybody. But be honest, his numbers are getting up there. My numbers are growing slowly. Hen's numbers are growing slowly. But I've watched a channel that seemed to do nothing but scream and shout, and they've got thousands of viewers and thousands of followers. And it just confuses me. It's like people can't find that entertaining. Hello, dear. You're muffled. You're muffled. You know. You sound like you've left the phone in the bathroom.
I'm here. I'm not in the bathroom. Can you hear me? I don't feel muffled.
You still sound like you're in the bathroom, dear.
Let me leave.
Hello, Rex. Are you still here? So, Margot, have you got your dancing shoes on for your light bulb? Oh, she's back again.
Is that better?
It is a lot better, thank you very much. Different phone.
No, same phone.
Oh.
No, just temperamental. So, did you have anyone in mind when you were talking about people that get loads and loads of views and shout at people?
Well, I had a particular, because I was looking at that particular channel, and then I happened to notice that how many subscribers they've got. So I went to other channels, and I've sat and watched a couple of those, and again, they're like, it seems to be the drama channels, in quote marks, get lots of views, but
they don't actually get lots of views. Because I know the person you're talking about. He doesn't get lots of views.
no, but he's got lots of subscribers. And
Yeah,
when you've got lots of
networking.
subscribers, YouTube go, oh, you've got lots of subscribers, I'm going to put you out there more often.
You say he's got lots of subscribers. He's under 1,000. He's way under 1,000. I think it's about 400.
How long's he been going?
A long time. So you saying about him being no. If you look, he's got over 500 videos on his channel. Live streams. He's been going longer than we have.
Are we talking about your favourite seafaring individual?
Yes.
Not specifically, because I went to have a look at other channels.
Yeah.
And other people, and it seems to be, if there's a screaming match, I mean, or a shouting match, or arguments, in my opinion, from what I saw today, because I was on a lot of channels looking around seeing what was going on, that seems to be what YouTube's pushing. It seems to be that's what's, if there's a bit of contention there, then people, oh, I'll subscribe to that, and then they get more subscribers, and then their videos get pushed by YouTube.
I don't think that's what's happening, personally.
Do you not? No, okay, well, that's what this is about. I'm confused, so I want somebody to help me with my confusion.
As Margot says, human nature is very curious. We all like...
Hello, Lemon. Sorry, I ignored you then.
Every now and then, it's like EastEnders. Exactly. It's like say problem. When you've got a particular community, and we are talking about a particular community, when there's drama within that community, everyone goes, oh, what's going on? Oh, I wonder what's happening. Blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, we've crossed over into that community a bit, and we're seeing it. I'm being dragged into it, aren't we, Margot?
Well, I'm not being dragged into it. I've just been barred, but from that particular channel. Well,
but you are being dragged into it by them attacking your friends.
Yeah.
You're dragged into it.
Yeah.
Which is why you're seeing what's going on. But if you wasn't part of that community, you wouldn't be seeing all this drama going on. But you've become part of that community.
Yeah.
But it happens on every community. I mean, we had some drama going on the John Depp community at one point.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not just this particular person that I went to have a look at. I went to have a look at other particular... I went to have a look at some gaming channels. I went to have a look at some women who were talking about whatever they were talking about, because I really didn't understand. But even they were getting angry with each other. I mean, I know me and you get banter, and you can tell it's banter. You can tell that we're messing about. But people who from different cultures might not think we are, but once they've watched us a couple of times, they realise that
we just start laughing in the end.
Yeah, we're just messing arsing about. But
sometimes it's real.
Is it?
Well, to a degree. To a degree. Really? Semi-real. We've never had an actual real argument.
No. Hello, Scream. Thank you.
Hello, Twins. But we
We
do
have had
argue.
disagreements.
Yes.
We haven't had arguments
No.
because you'll go, and then, or I'll go, all right, fine, and we'll leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true crime, that's another one I've been on.
Mm.
And it's like, why? Why do people want the aggro? Is it the car crash syndrome? You know, if you see a car crash, you've got to stop and watch.
Well, you say that about true crime. That's probably a better example. So one of the streamers from True Crime that we all know, or me, you, and Margot, and anyone that was in the Johnny Depp community will know. Anyone that's come over from the Comicsgate community won't necessarily know. And that's the Glairer. And his channel started as a true crime channel, and now it's just a.
It's him screaming and shouting and getting
well,
angry.
Well, not so much him experiencing, but calling out other creators for their content.
Yeah.
And what they're doing.
I'm not calling any creator out. I'm just querying the way YouTube works.
And
That's what I'm querying.
And you're right, he has a very high following, and he has a lot of people watching his channel all the time. But what we see as good content isn't necessarily what other people see as good content. I don't understand why I've actually got 270 something subscribers. I think that's what it is. I don't understand that. I don't understand why I have the same people come and listen to us just having a chat. Because that's all we do, just having a chat. And they come back.
No, I can understand that. I can understand people coming in and listening to us gabbing and chatting. Yeah. I can literally understand that because we're nosy. People are nosy. If you're stood in a supermarket and you hear two women chatting and they say something that's a little bit, oh, did you hear about that one from the co-op? You will stop and you will walk past even slower so that you can grasp what they've said.
Yeah. People love gossip, and that's exactly what it is, and that's why they go to the drama channels as well. The channels that are a drama, literally a drama.
Hello, Cement.
It's nosiness.
Hello, Vic. Vic's in. Hello, Vic.
Oh, hello, Vic.
Ladies and all you other men.
Where is it? Oh, Vic. Did you say Vic or Vince?
Vic.
Oh, I can't see him in there.
He's above Margot and Lemon after Cement. Just under Screams. Margot's being sandwiched by Screams and Vicious. Ink Comics. Ooh. So it's the nosiness. It's not the drama that people want. It's the nosiness. They want to know what's going on. Is that what we're saying? Possibly.
I'm not seeing Vic in the chat. Has he blocked me or something? I can't see him. Don't think I blocked him. Is it on live? Top chat says live chat.
Are you what chat are you on? Are you on? No, you're on YouTube. Are you on StreamYard?
I know. I was looking on YouTube. I really don't StreamYard.
He is there.
I know. I see people saying hello to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I see him now.
Right. Hello, KK. Thank you. So, yeah, and another one of my queries, right?
Yeah.
I put work into 2 shorts today.
Yeah.
One short was one of my little green wobbleheads on my dashboard singing along. And I thought, well, that's nice. It's got nice music. It's up-to-date music. There's something going on it. And if you're quick, you notice that the head moves in time with the music. So I thought, right, no, that's nice. That's a nice little short. Throw that up. And then I didn't have anything of the dog. So I found one where I was like trying to get him to do this trick properly instead of cheating. Because he knows the trick, he just wants to get to the end, does the spin, and gets the treat. But it's not very interesting.
Mhm.
But that's had 11,000 views
Yeah, I saw that one.
in
Someone
half an
commented
hour.
and asked his name. Someone wrote in German and asked his name.
Dutch.
Oh, is it Dutch? Okay.
So
Two
that went
languages.
in half an hour. That went up to 11,000 views.
It's a dog. Everyone loves dogs.
But the other dog ones I've had haven't reached that.
Oh, it's just luck. Luck of the draw.
Oh, but it's confusing me.
It confuses me too. I don't understand it.
It's
I don't
confusing.
get the algorithms.
No, I don't either. It's just it's
Is
wrecking my head.
is there anyone that understands YouTube algorithms? Please explain them to us.
Yes, please. Come up and explain them to us.
No, Lemon Pie, this is not my channel. Wait, this isn't Hen's channel? Joke.
No, it's Nickel on me. I've got.
That's why TJ's in prime position.
Oh, I need to swap that round.
No. Hi, Gina.
Hello, Gina. I don't like StreamYard, especially not when you're on YouTube first.
Oh, Margot, stop with your sick bucket stuff.
Does anyone get the algorithm? Well, there must be people out there who's doing it, because there's streams that have got nothing on them that have got views, and you're like, what? How? There's people there who've been on them for years and have got, what, in my opinion, really good videos, comfortable to watch. Yep. They're informative, like the craft videos I watch.
Yeah.
They do the craft. They go through it slowly enough for you to learn. They're not boring. They haven't got a boring one monotone voice like I have. They and they go through everything, and they've still only got 500 subscribers after 6 years. But crafting is a niche market. I get that.
Yeah, but there's other crafting ones that have got millions of viewers and millions of subscribers.
Yeah, and they're not as good as the ones, in my opinion, that go through things. They're like they're selling what they're. Oh, I use this pen, and I use this pen, and I use this piece of paper from this place, and this. The other people I've watched are like, well, you can get this paper from anywhere. When you buy your brushes, pull on them, and if they come out, don't use those. Go and buy ones that you pull the hairs and don't come out. You know, it's proper information. Am I getting too old? Do I want to learn stuff? I don't want to just sit there and soak it in. I want to learn. Is that what my problem is?
Yeah, I think we're not the target audience for YouTube. That's the truth of it. Although, actually, I say that, but in a way we are as well, because YouTube's been around for, about 15 years now? Maybe longer?
Say that again, sorry.
YouTube's been around about 15 years, I reckon.
Yes. Yeah.
So when 15 years ago, we would have been still mature adults, but we would have been a younger generation. We would have been a younger adult.
Yeah.
So some of the earlier content, the original people, might appeal to us more than the modern YouTubers.
Okay. So the YouTuber that was 18 years old 16 years ago, who hit 100 million views in a week, was purely there just because he got there and had a channel when YouTube first started? No. I mean, I do watch some OG YouTubers. Their content
has to change over the time that they're on for them to keep the audience.
Yeah.
It has to grow with YouTube. And what we do is not necessarily what youngsters would want to watch on YouTube. And unfortunately, we never can compete with OG creators because we're not up to that level.
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely not. No, but it's nice to see. Oh, I got 2 subscribers today.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's nice to see that. It's nice to see a video. Oh, I got 4 dislikes on that one. I think that's.
You quite like getting the dislikes, don't you?
I do. I got 20 dislikes today.
Really? What
Yeah.
on?
The dog.
Awesome.
Like, yeah, okay. It's caused a reaction, and that's what you want your videos to do,
Yeah.
whether it's a good one or a bad one.
Yeah. Any publication, any publicity is good publicity, is like I say. I mean, to be fair, me personally, I actually get really, no, not really. I get confused sometimes when I'm going.
Well, that's what this
What?
channel's about. I'm
What?
confused.
Yeah. I mean, I'll look at someone's channel, someone that's small like mine,
Yeah.
and I'll go, what is that person doing that's different to what I'm doing in order to get, say, 500 subscribers instead of 200?
Well, in your case, I can tell you that.
What's that?
You don't push the like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Yeah, but I don't think the other person does either. The person I'm particularly thinking of.
Oh, okay. But I think that is a big thing. I think if you started saying like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But no, it's not you. But I'm saying if you did, then I think you would see your numbers start rising.
But I don't think I would, because I get the same people coming in every week, so I'm not growing numbers through my streaming.
Those people aren't liking while they're in. They forget to like because they're having such a wonderful time on the stream. We're doing quizzes, having arguments, we're having discussions about Johnny Depp. Everybody in the panel in your stream is enjoying themselves, so they can forget to like the like button. It's just I'm having fun here, and it's ended, and they forget to like it. If you hit the like button, that is one step towards getting. I've got more. I've looked, and I seem to have more comments on my videos, and the ones that have got comments have got more views.
Yeah.
So it is right. The comments, the bell, like and share. It's one of those. You don't push that.
Margot said Rob streamed this morning.
He did didn't he do a gaming one?
Oh, okay.
So Cement said, Margot said, I was wondering what I can teach: knitting, baking, dog grooming. Marie Candu became famous through tidying. Well, Margot, you could do all of those. You could do one of those 1 week, one of those the next week, and just keep doing it because people would be interested in that. Cement didn't start watching YouTube until 2017. And Margot, I'm glad many people turned to YouTube through lockdown. That's when we all met you. YouTube must have got a flipping major boost during lockdown, mustn't it?
Oh, I hope he feels better soon, Patty.
Ow. Yeah, I hope he does get better soon.
Died in 2005. Yes, about 15 years ago. Just over 17 years ago. I knew it was near on that.
Yeah. So the very person you mentioned first, they asked the same question about why they don't have many people than they do have. Did they?
Yes, yes,
Oh, right. Okay
yes,
then.
yes, yes, yes.
So in case of she
It's more
start.
that they wonder why they don't have many people in their streams watching their streams. They've got more subscribers than we have, but they have less people watching their streams than we do. And it's because of their attitude.
Well,
That's
I mean,
why.
yeah, but that's again. I go back to other streamers who seem to have that abruptness about them.
Yes, but you can have the abruptness without being what's the word?
Arrogant.
Obnoxious and irritating and basically repulsive. And I don't mean it in looks because I don't know what the person looks like, but the way they talk can repulse people.
Hello, Sherry.
Hello,
Yeah,
Sherry.
yeah. It's, but I'm just confused. I'm just really confused. And it was just, I thought, well, if I do a little stream about it, I'll let you all into my head, and you can all go, oh God, I don't want to be in there for much longer.
Margot says, "Where's Fanta? I've hardly seen her today. I think she's probably sleeping, Margot. She was on Rex's stream for what 6 hours today.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So I think she's probably sleeping. She sleeps all day and stays up all night, and it's only afternoon for her now.
Well, she might wake up and might see the notification bell, might pop herself in.
She might do.
Might do. So yeah. I mean, it is.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works, but I do notice that the videos that I have got comments on have got more views. So I think there is a. Don't forget to hit the like button, like and subscribe and share, everybody.
Then Price says, my point is not about him specifically, just that no matter what level you get to, you'll always probably wonder why you're not higher. No, not in my case. I'm confused why people come and watch. I've always said that. That's why I call you weirdos. But what I'm confused about is where someone that is literally doing almost, well, or was doing almost identical content to me, suddenly shot up and went above me. Does that make sense?
Yes. It's for me. YouTube is not. I'm not after monetization. I really aren't, because I've got a full-time job. For me, my YouTube channel is to occasionally make somebody smile. If somebody said that made me chuckle, or that was funny, that was, or any of that, then I've done my job for the day. If somebody likes, literally tells me, TJ, I enjoyed that. TJ, that was funny. Then I'm happy. But now and again, I look and I think, oh, I wouldn't mind an extra sub. Oh, look, I've got one. And it does give me a little perk.
Yeah.
It's like a gold star in school. Oh, yeah, I'm doing something right. So even if people aren't saying, you said to me, I saw that little short there and I chuckled, that made me laugh. Well, that made me happy.
Yeah.
That I made you laugh. Because it's like, well, that's what I'm about. I want to make people smile. I want to make people happy. I don't want people feeling There's horrible. So if they come to my channel and they see something on there that makes them smile, then I'm happy. I've done my job.
Yeah.
But occasionally I'd like a gold star to say, yes, you're doing something right. Here's another subscriber.
11.5 says, Hen, I am also confused why anyone would come to your stream.
I'm confused why I keep going back as well. What did I say?
So am I. Why do I keep inviting her back?
Lemon says, no, sorry, Cement says, I try not to be completely nocturnal, but I keep no set sleeping schedule at all. It's not good, that, Cement. You need to try, even if it's nights awake and sleeping during the daytime. You need to keep some kind of schedule. Schedules are good for that point of view. It is a good question, though, says Lemon. How some have a large number of subs and only a few attend the streams.
Well, I'd like to talk about that one, actually. So I do subscribe to a particular creator. And he's an English guy. And I think he started off doing the podcast, but he does his own YouTube channel as well. And he's one of these very intellectual guys. Doesn't speak intellectually, though. He's very down to earth. But he did like a body. What's it called? You know the one thing. Well, body language. He did body language things. And he covered. The reason I came across him is because he covered Miss H and whatever. But I really enjoy watching him. And he's got quite a few subscribers. And he has a book out, and he's an expert in his field. But when I'm in chats on his streams, there's like 4 of us. I actually get more viewers on my live streams than he does. And I don't understand that. But it's good because I feel like I get noticed by him when I make a comment. You know? Whereas if I'm in, say, Tugs or the Glares or any of the other big people, it's not likely that they'd spot my comment.
Unless you do a super chat.
Unless you do a super chat. And even a super chat doesn't always get noticed.
No, I was Ricada. He gets that many. He has to do a separate stream.
Yeah.
Just acknowledging the super chats.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I really couldn't. Yeah, and then Lemon says there, on the other hand, if a chat has 1,000+ people in it, it becomes uninteresting. I literally can't follow because my eyes don't let me follow the stream running in that fast.
Hello, Roma. Now, see, Roma is probably the youngest person in the chat.
At the moment.
At the moment.
Oh, hang on. How old? The lovely Sherry?
How old? I thought Sherry was older. Maybe wrong. I always imagined Sherry as being a little bit older.
I've always thought the lovely Sherry was a little bit younger. I thought she was Lily's age.
No, I don't think. I may be wrong. But Roma, as a younger person, as he's pointed out, we are elders. You may have a different point of view to us older people.
Yeah.
I think Sherry is attractive no matter how old she is. We wasn't talking about behaviour. Maybe he's not the best person for us.
Yeah. I mean, Gina's just put there as the same thing as Cement, really. Prefer the smaller channels. I find it stressful in the bigger ones. And then Cement there says, I can't stand alive when so many people that they have to use slow mode and it's still zooming. I can't even say hello to anybody. Oh, that's why I stopped going to tugs, because I literally can't. It's just flying past my eyes and I can't see.
No, she's in her mid-30s, so she's slightly older than Roma. Yes, she's still young lemon pie.
Oh, hello, Tanya. Thank you very much for popping in. Just popping in while fella is shaving his hair, because I was watching TV, but I've had to pause.
Oh,
Watching
okay.
anything nice? Yeah, I thought she was young. I thought she was Lily's age.
Yeah, see, I've watched some of her comments and I knew she was a bit older. She sneaks in that mature naughtiness now and again.
Oh, so there's a mature naughtiness now, is there?
Yes, there's a difference. There's a difference.
So what's a mature naughtiness and a young sprog naughtiness?
Cherry is young sprog.
Yeah.
I'm mature. No. Margot's mature.
Did you just say you're mature?
That's why I changed it.
Oh, I'm so glad. I was stunned then. I was like, did I just hear what I thought I heard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's watching Manifest. Tanya's watching Manifest. I've a hard on because it's a new series and very addictive. Last series was like 2 years ago, so I've been waiting a while. Oh, it's been a minute then.
Hard on.
Yeah.
Dear me. That's immature naughtiness.
Ah, right. So Gina went, I must be bloody ancient then.
Yes, Gina.
Ooh, DJ's gone all American. What did I say? Oh, been a minute, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's we've adopted that one from Fanta.
I must go to the store. I will see you all later somewhere. Yes, Lemon, enjoy. Thank you very much for popping in.
Bye-bye, Lemon.
And Margot says, I'm mature. Okay, I'll take that.
Sometimes. We can all be immature at times.
Yeah. When you've been mature for so long, it's okay to go, fuck it, I'll be your child.
Yeah. Some people need to be mature sometimes.
Yes.
Not mention any names.
And, sorry.
Fuck off.
Oh, did you hear that, chat? Did you hear that?
Gina said, wait till I get invited to chat next. And you're in trouble. You're in bother.
Right, where's Gina's Twitter? Copy.
You're just mean.
Twitter.
You're doing a Vic on me.
Twitter. Gina, there's Gina. Gina. There's Gina. Go to Gina. And then message Gina. And pop the link in for Gina. There we go, Gina. Go to your Twitter.
Oh, I think I've seen that one, Tanya. Oh, I think I saw the first, it's in the first season of it. She's doing a Vic on me. Yeah, I can always jump down and get away from it all. No problem.
So where am I? Tanya, is it a follow-up from the first one?
They're in the fourth season.
Oh, right. So has Kay missed out on another two?
Probably.
Oh, you'll have to catch the other two, Kay, won't you? Off you go, Gina.
Right, Stumpy. Don't you bloody start on me, you southern bugger.
I've actually agreed with you. I've not started on you.
You know you're loved, baby girl.
Baby girl. Jesus Christ. I'm not that
Are you,
young.
you're young enough to be my younger sister.
Yeah, younger sister, that's quite right.
I don't know if she's quieter than you though, and taller.
It's not hard.
It really isn't.
Mouth and white is me.
Oh,
You,
it's alright. I've just been arguing with an armchair cop on bloody Twitter. Why should we
Armchair cop?
yeah, why should we be inconvenienced by banning fireworks? He likes his fireworks in his back garden as he gets millions of pets up in our country don't. Whatever. Police shouldn't be wasting time on Twitter, they should be out working. And upsets the bloody no. Oh. I know people like got a lot of time for police, but it's a job I won't want.
well, I personally don't agree with fireworks. I don't mind garden fireworks, because years ago you could buy a box of garden fireworks, which were Catherine wheels, sparklers, little fountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
big bangy things.
not the things that fly off into someone else's garden or fly off onto someone else's patio or fly off into somebody's back door, which actually happened in Liverpool 2 years ago.
Well, they were having an incident last night somewhere in Leeds, I think, and fireworks were actually being used as missiles against the police. And our local chief inspector says they ought to be banned for public sale. You know,
Yes.
I mean, it used to be great because when you saw them pallets and all rubbish from neighbourhood that have been accumulating all year suddenly appear in this huge pile in the middle of an empty field, you were having a good bonfire night. You know, and they would put an event on and they would put a bit of food on. And everybody had been mingling and having a good time, and now everybody's in their own little box and no, I'm having better fireworks than him next door. And you're like,
But yeah, I mean, as I say, we used to have the garden ones, which was a little fountain, a little swirly thing, something that stayed in your garden. 2 years ago, a firework literally went through the back door of somebody's house and set fire to it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, DJ. They're horrible. They're so powerful. And there's just no need for it. It boggles my brain.
Exactly, it confuses you, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's like, oh, I'm inconvenient. I like to have them in my own garden. And I thought, you knob jockey.
So, it's not bonfire night tonight, and I've got fireworks going off.
Yeah, we've had them all night, CJ. Yeah, we've had them all night. Because some of them have waited till today so they didn't have to compete with everybody else so theirs look better.
Yeah,
God,
it's confusing. That's what
people's mentality. Sorry, babe.
That's what this little stream is about. I'm confused. I'm confused about a lot of things. YouTube was the initial thing that confused me. You've brought up fireworks, which confuses me.
Armchair cops are another one. Keeping up with the Joneses. God. Why do people do that? Why do they feel they have to compete in anything? They're going to mountains as debt just to have a better car, better work on their house. And you think, seriously? Because you're not telling me everybody. I mean, my next door neighbours have done all. I know they can afford it because they work the bollocks off. The pair of them. I ain't got a problem with anybody doing anything to their house or doing anything to make their lives better if they worked for it. But just the world's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's what's confusing, isn't it?
Yeah. Why do it?
Are we just a strange breed of people that are like, just live and let live? You really don't need to compete that much. I kind of understand it, though, because back in the day when we lived in caves, we had to compete against each other for food.
Yeah.
But you would have thought we'd all moved on since then. But
No,
No,
my
we're still
hometown is,
cavemen.
yeah, my hometown is about 90% Neanderthal, to be fair.
We're from up north, of course you are.
Screw you,
ooh,
short horse. At least we can speak properly.
Said you.
Ooh.
ooh,
It's
what
way
did
in a
you
minute.
write? Oh, hang on a minute. Tanya's written a whole comment and it's gone.
So you were stopped by the YouTube police.
So again, confuses me. Why did it have something in it that you shouldn't have had? Did it have no? Because it didn't have a smiley face on it. Because the smiley face would be there. Because if you do the smiley face at the end, sometimes it's just a smiley face that comes up.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I weren't getting any comments apart from your own, and I thought that's because no other people are commenting.
So you'll have to do like 6 more comments, Tanya, to get it all in. Just like 2 bits of it, so that we can, like part 1,
Okay. I
part.
don't mind bonfire night, just like Christmas. It's getting earlier and early every year. The fireworks start going off weeks before bonfire night. That's been going on for a long time, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the reason that is happening as well is because we have a multicultural society. And before fireworks night, for us, there is Eid. Is it Eid?
Yeah.
No, it's Dal.
It's another one.
Diwali.
Diwali,
Before
which is
that
a festival of lights.
Yeah, just before that.
So
is
therefore
Eid
they set off fireworks for that as well. And then you have Chinese New Year. And now New Year. We never did fireworks at New Year.
No.
And now it's become a thing.
And of course, if the drug dealer's got a new stash in, they'll set them off as well. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Not heard that one.
It's a new one around for me and all.
What's that one?
Margot.
Good night, Margot.
Night, Margot. Love you.
Thank you for being here. What was that?
Yeah,
Gina.
apparently we get these random fireworks going off at time, and somebody will say, "Oh yeah, drug dealers have got new stock in."
Oh.
What?
That could just be a stupid saying, just as an excuse. It might not be.
I think they do use a signal like that.
Yeah, I don't think they would, because then the police would know and raid their house.
Yeah, but you know, hometowns like this stupid.
We've had fireworks. We've had fireworks for people's weddings. We've had fireworks for people's christenings. It is getting ridiculous, the amount of fireworks.
But the thing is, you don't actually see them on sale in shops until October. So, which is what I'm wondering where people are getting them from at other times of year.
They're going to warehouses and buying them in warehouses. I mean, I said the other week, this is not a rich estate. It's not a particularly poor estate. Well, there are poor bits on it, but there's not a particularly poor estate. But I can't afford to spend £50 on a firework.
No.
And I'm working full time.
Now. I've looked at the price and you get like a box of like 30 fireworks for 50 quid.
No, they are using the 25 shot, which costs £50 and upwards each.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so the drug dealers have got to get rid of some money now, have they? Because it's ridiculous. I mean, I don't begrudge anybody having a celebration of any kind, but you don't need to have the noisy ones. You can have the ones that go and then sparkle at the top. You know, you don't need the ones with big bangs.
Who needs them at all? I mean, what the hell started this off? Because when I was growing up in my town, I mean, our town's quite a high population of South Asians, and they never had them then. You know, it wasn't a thing. They had weddings, they had the drums. They had the drums on the street, which was great because everybody used to bop to them.
Enjoy, Tanya. Thank you.
But why have people got to be so damn noisy? I think as you get older, you realise just how selfish and self-centred and moronic people can be. And I think that's what happens. That's why you see groups of old biddies clubbed together, because the only people that are going to understand how bad it is since they were young is them. It's their age group. And I think this is, I'm sorry, girls, but I think we should get to that point.
Thanks.
I'm already at that point. I hang around with a load of middle-aged people.
I'll go and get me knitting.
With the golden girls.
No, I think you touched on it, Gina. I think it is a case of we're all antisocial now. We just, I want to stay in my own garden. I want to do my own thing. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Because I said this the other night, didn't I, Hen? People don't want to go to a park because there's nowhere to park and there's going to be other people there and going to get jostled and I'm not going to get a good view from where I am. But you're all looking up at the same sky and you can all see the same fireworks.
Bye, KK.
Bye-bye, Kate. Thank you very much.
I mean, I would have. I was planning on going out to either the village fireworks or the main city fireworks last night. But then I lost track of time and it was too late.
Yeah. I don't mind, but even... You see, the thing is, we had more or less a village one when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So you could go to a park or you could go to a local village one. And there were no... Yeah, there were people there, but there were no hassle, there were no stress, there were no jostling, there were no Mr. Pickpockets. Anybody causing trouble, local elders that give them a scotch wrap, believe Nero. And now it's like, I know my rights, you can't tell me off.
Well, I mean, you talk about that. So our fun fair that has been running for every year for over Halloween and normally for 2 weeks, it's only doing 1 week this year. And not only is it only doing 1 week this year, they put fences around it and they are charging people and searching people as they come in.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's only £1, but it's because there's not been a fun fair for 3 years, but the 2 or 3 years previous to that, there was trouble.
Yeah.
And they were actually having to shut it down in the middle of the night because trouble was happening.
Hello, Laura.
And it was starting to get a bad reputation. I'm like, don't blame the fun fair for the idiots that go over there to cause trouble. You cannot blame something that's been part of our community for as long as I can remember, and I've never had any problems up until the last couple of years.
Kids, they're getting feral. And the parents.
It's not just kids though. These are grown-ass adults.
But it started with our generation. They banned. I'm not saying corporal punishment, right? Don't get me wrong. But they didn't just ban corporal punishment. The idea of punishing children at all became an anathema.
Hello, Laura.
Hi, Laura, darling. Ciao. So kids now are just like... Even my son's generation, he's 34. I'm a disciplined man, but that was me, and I'm from a different planet, kind of thing, apparently. But there's no real consequences. Sorry.
No, there isn't. No, my fault for jumping in.
Go on, babe.
Somebody was picking on my youngest because he wore a patch on his eye.
Mm-hmm.
So this was 20 years ago. 23 years ago. And I literally put that 15-year-old up the wall. And he said, you can't touch me. I went, A, there's no witnesses, and B, I'll go to prison for my kids.
Yeah.
That's all I did. I didn't hit him. But what I did do would have been classed as assault. Or, what's it called?
Actual bodily.
No, a citizen's arrest. I stopped him from moving. But
not if you held him up by his throat. That's definitely assault.
That's a minor detail. There was no witnesses, so it was my word against his.
Red marks on his neck might be a clue.
Well, he did that with his friends when they were wrestling on the ground when I saw them last.
Laura's questioning the other TJ.
Yeah, there's another TJ on another channel who's not nice.
I've never actually come across the other TJ. We just hear all about him.
Yeah, because they think that I'm that TJ, but I'm not. I'm the other TJ. Anyway, so I was doing my duty to protect my children. That is my job as a mother.
Yeah.
Is to protect my children. I'm not there to protect anyone else's kids.
Yeah.
I'm there to protect mine.
But would you protect other people's kids?
I would.
Yeah.
I would, but that's not my job.
If you see a kid being hurt and you can help, you do.
I did.
Yeah.
I saw someone being bullied. He was a slightly overweight young lad of about 12, 13. He was in a school uniform, and he was getting picked on by more or less the same age, but there were more of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where he lived. I'd seen him come down this road, and this was like a Y junction, so we were on the big leg of the Y, and he used to walk up the small leg of the Y, if you're with me.
Yeah.
So I literally just put my arm around him and went, "Hello, son. Nice to meet you. Fancy seeing you here this time of the day. Right, I'm off work early just because I wanted to. We'll get in and we'll have some butties, shall we?" And he looked at me and smirked, but there was a bit of fear there. And I kind of whispered, I went, "It's all right. I'm just going to walk you up the road. I don't even know where you live, but I'm not having you being picked on by 3 or 4 or 5 people." So he went in, and I would just let him walk up because I'd looked back and the kids had all gone. And then I let him walk up, watched him walk up a bit further, and then I turned around and came back. And about 3 or 4 weeks later, some bloke was stood at the end of this Y thing, and the junction.
Yeah.
I walked past, and he said, "Excuse me," and I said, "Yes, what?" He said, "A couple of weeks ago, you helped my son." I said, "Did I? Oh, right, yeah." He said, "You just walked him out and you put your arm around him," and I thought, "Oh shit." Now, why should that be my first initial thought? I put my arm around a kid to protect him, but my initial thought was, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Can I shake your hand? Can I say thank you?"
Oh.
I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever," but I'd do it for anyone's. If I see it and it's wrong, I'm gonna step in. But my own kid, I will go to prison for. I'd go to prison for them now, and they're both 30 odd.
Yeah. This woman screeching on at a kid in a cafe, and I'm like, oh, she's really doing my head in. But I know kids can be stressful, and then she slaps him on the head, and I just whip round. I said, "You try to take it, making it stupid as you fucking are." And, surprise Pikachu face. And she soon behaved. I just hate that. I just can't deal with it. Some people just don't deserve kids.
Yeah. I remember nearly pouring hot coffee over one in at McDonald's.
What, a child?
Yeah. I had, well, it wasn't coffee, it was tea. It was hot tea on a tray, and you know how tall the cups are? They're not stable. This kid was running around and running around. So I said quite loudly, "Whose child is going to get burnt with my tea in a minute because it's going to bump into me?" "Come here, you. Come here and sit down."
It's amazing, isn't it, how quickly they shut up.
I'd take my kid to McDonald's and they'd sit by the wall, and me and hubby would sit at the end, and they'd be fidgeting. It was like, "We're here to eat. If you want to eat, we'll eat. If you want to play, we're leaving.
Yeah.
This is where you come to sit and eat."
Yeah. I've got 6 TJ, 4 with special needs. I took them to McDonald's. Right, first it was like a military fucking thing. Order 1 for kid 1, order 2, go sit down, go sit down, go sit down. And they all sat and waited for the food to come out. Never murmured. Never. Man, you won't fucking dare. I'm that kind of a mother. But they sat there and waited for the food unless they needed lavvy or something like that. We weren't running round the place. You know?
Laura wants us to get back to the original subject.
Oh, sorry, Laura.
She wants to know
Because
what is confusing you.
it's confusing me because there's people out there who all they seem to do is scream and shout and cause ructions, and they have loads of views and loads of subscribers. And then when you look around and you see streams, channels with content, with conversations, they don't seem to have a lot of subs and they don't seem to have a lot of subscribers and viewers. So that was what was confusing me. Why people are interested in the screaming and the shouting and the arguing and all that. Which then went on to confusing fireworks. YouTube was the main one that was confusing me because I'm just like, why? And then we went on to why. Oh, that's a different setup. What's happened? Oh, there it is. I lost me comments. Hello, Eric. Thank you for being here. And that was why it was confusing to me, because I don't like all that drama. I don't like all that screaming and shouting. And it's like, well, why is people doing that? And then we went on to why fireworks. Why do people have to be the last one to set a firework off? That sort of thing. So, yeah, Laura said, you're right, people have lost the pleasure to talk. And we people in the chat were saying, you know, they can't go to these big streams because they can't have a conversation because they're missing things as the stream's flying past. What's he got? The dog's run off with something. Where's he got my sock?
Yeah.
The dog had my sock. I have now retrieved my sock. It's Settletown time, baby. Let's go to Bobo's time.
Happy 5 chicks, my kid's having a bit of a crisis.
Okay, that's alright. These things happen. Well, thank you, Laura. That's why I like being in the smaller chats and places. I mean, I pop into the bigger ones, but I don't. I just watch because I can't talk because the chat's moving too fast. And yeah, it's too fast. Everything's too fast nowadays. You can't sit and read a book because there's something on telly and it's too fast. It's nice to relax a bit. Hello, John. Does anybody want my dog? Because he's annoying me. He's trying to stay awake because he's scared of missing something. Settle down. If you don't behave, Laura B will take you. Means you'll have to go on a plane or a boat. Do you want to go to see Laura B, or are you going to go and settle down? Well, we're all right. It was just chat about what you're confused about. Mostly YouTube in my case. Algorithms and why certain people get lots of subscribers and lots of views when you can't really understand what's going on their stream. Oh, he's got his little head on my shoulder now and he's looking at me as if to say, "Don't, I didn't mean it. I don't want to go to sleep." Settle down. It's time for bed. She's laughing at you. Look, see the laughing emojis there. She's laughing at you. I mean, Gina brought up, we all want to be on our own little garden, setting our fireworks off. We don't want to be in a community anymore. I mean, most of you on stream in the chat there, remember the community. Doing things together with the whole of your area. Does your community still do things together? No, Hen's not talking. I'm the one that's talking. Can you hear me, John? I'm TJ. Was I babbling so that you couldn't hear me? Can somebody give me some kind of notification that you can hear me, please? Or not? Okay, lovely, thank you. I panicked a little bit then.
Hey. Hello.
All sorted?
Not really. She's signed on for the first time, but she's severely socially anxious. So her head's on my knee at the minute. So she's really struggling.
Well, she will do. It's a big thing.
Mm.
Have you always lived in a city, Laura? Just saying, what you mentioned before about communities. I don't think there is any communities anymore. So the community could be in the house. Yes, your family. Do you do things with your family and your extended family? I mean, my mum and dad literally live across the road, and my sister lives across the road from them. But I see my mum and dad twice a week, and I see my sister once every 6 weeks.
Mm.
And my auntie lives next door, but one to my mum, and I don't see her from Christmas to Christmas.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm back, by the way.
We're here.
I live in the same household as my son, and we don't spend time together.
Mm. Yeah,
That's the way the world is now.
Yeah, strange, isn't it?
It's confusing.
It is confusing. I mean, I've got 5 of my adult kids here, and we see each other most days. But it's usually just to check in, see if we're in one piece, and not dying in the sleeper room,
You put such a lovely twist on it, Gina.
But you don't spend any time with them, do you? And I think that's what our communities are online now.
Mm.
Even our kids' communities are mostly online. Even if it's with friends they know in real life, they spend more time online with them than they do actually face to face.
Mm. Unless you're a sad sack like me, who ain't got friends in real life anyway.
But what I'm saying is,
yeah.
So we are your community, Gina.
Yeah.
Right? But even our kids, they sit online and they talk to their friends online rather than go out and meet them in the park or meet them, you know, go to a
Yeah.
pub or whatever. They'll sit there playing a game with them online.
Yeah, my boys are in the next room and they hook up on the same game. And Jasmine does it, so we've got like 3 or 4 kids in the house, all playing the
Yeah.
same game, but all in different rooms.
Yeah.
But are they on that same game with other people? Is it?
Yeah, but there is 4 of them. They are together, and I think sometimes it's just the 4 of you. Is it, Joss?
No, it's just me and Chris usually.
Well, it's just you and Chris usually, is it? My eldest. So no, sometimes. Well, what you're playing one day? You, Chris.
Oh, that's Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
So that would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
other people from around the world playing at the same time as those 4 kids. Yeah.
Like I say, at least when my kids play a game together, they sit in the same room and play it together.
Oh.
That's my kids
Yeah.
turning up now. Be back in a bit.
All right. Yeah, the world is a confusing place.
So, Laura said, right, Hen, this is my community. Yes, which we all are. I'm trying to branch off a little bit, if you've noticed.
You're trying to escape Hen.
She's got a really big thumb. She's got a really, really big thumb. And she puts it right on my head. So Laura, then she's in a Buddhist community. Yeah, but this is a community, like Hen said. This is the modern community, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's certainly not. I mean, somebody posted a picture of 4 old biddies, you know, and somebody put, you know, old style CCTV, and I just put underneath it, a better information gatherers than MI5, a bunch of old ladies. Which they were. They knew exactly what were going on, with whom, how many times. You know, they knew. And now, like you said, everybody's really, really isolated.
So I'm going to sit down, okay?
Yep.
No, bye.
She did say she was going to step down.
Oh,
So yeah, I mean, my mum got caught scrumping apples, and I think it was 4 doors down the policeman lived, and the policeman was in his uniform and caught her. Took her home. She got a clout off the policeman. Then she got one when she got home.
For getting the clout in trouble in the first place.
Yeah, yes. And then she got another one when me granddad came home.
Yeah.
All for the apples. I mean, it wasn't laying into them, which I completely understand, but do you know what? That policeman knew what was going on, and he knew exactly where to be at exactly the right time. Kids coming home from school, Orchard, I'm going to be walking up and down there, I'm going to catch somebody.
I was caught coming out of an orchard once. Fortunately for me, I'd just finished eating evidence. So there's nothing good.
Oh dear. Oh, you are a 1, Gina. You are a 1.
My only experience of breaking the law.
So Laura says, I'm never isolated, Sigh. Sometimes I have to hide somewhere to stay alone. Well, no, completely understand that. Sometimes people do want some alone time as well, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I'm on spectrum, so sometimes it gets much being in a busy house. And I just put my plugs in, put my music on, and just, you know, it's the only way I can get any peace.
John, what YouTuber were you talking about, Hen? This is my stream. It's TJ's stream.
TJ's the stream queen tonight.
It can be confused. Well, they are. We're confusing people. Again, going back to confusion.
Because it's always Hen, isn't it? And you are her pillion passenger, as it were.
Usually. But today I've got the driving seat.
Hang on for your lives, boys and girls.
Well, it was him, but I'm not saying his name in case he's floating around watching. But there are others that do the same thing. Like Hen mentioned Aguilera. He used to be a true crime, but now he gets angry quite a lot, and people seem to like that. And there's other streams that people get angry and have arguments on, and people seem to like that. That was the bit that was confusing me.
See, I don't see the point of it. But hey, I'm old. What the hell do I know?
Thank you. She deleted his name.
No names, no pack, Durham.
Well, I've got barred from his channel.
Oh dear, you must be devastated, love.
I've broken the law with slander.
You can't slander someone if it's truth.
And that's all I was doing. I was literally, did you do this? Yes. Did you do this? Yes. Did you do this? Yes. And that's when he went, you're bad. I was like, okay.
Oh dear, how sad. Never mind.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know. But still, such is life. So, yeah, like I say, I was arguing with that numpty on Twitter earlier. He's not got. I just ignored his last one. I just can't be honest with you.
I'll just need to tell Laura and John, or John mostly, why I don't want that. This particular person, I'll tell you, this particular person lurks and hides, and he then goes on to make another stream on his own channel, absolutely slating the person he's just been watching.
So he's a stalker.
Yes. So hello, White Shadow. Hello, Pale Rider. So I don't want that to happen to me. I know my community know me. I know this community know me, and I know this community's got my back.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be in the position where I end up saying something that I might regret.
Yeah, and it's easy enough when you're being provoked as well, isn't it?
I can keep my cool and I can keep a conversation going, but I got very, very upset with what he did with Margot.
Yeah, well, it's understandable. You know what I mean? It's not like you don't know Margot. It's not like you know what I mean? It's...
Hello, Flying Feline.
Hello, people in the rooms. But you know, Margot. I mean, you've met Margot in real life as well, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, so you know her. You know she's your friend. You know how she is, and I think it makes you a bit protective if you know someone's a bit gentle and a bit soft-spoken. You tend to, you know, because I've got a big mouth. I'll step both size sixes in it, no problem. You know, for someone to think, sure, they can look after themselves. It's that perception, isn't it? You're picking on someone that, you know, they ain't ought to be picking on.
Well, nobody should be.
Are we back to the original person?
Well, I had to explain to John Doe why I asked Laura to delete the name.
Oh. Well, why?
Because I don't want to give him ammunition.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I care? Oh, you mean against Laura?
Against anybody in my chat.
Oh, okay. Hello, Fly Feline. Hello, Pale Rider.
And we have somebody called White Shadow as well. So hello, White Shadow.
Hello, White Shadow.
Hi, White Shadow. Hi, guys. So, yeah. It's awful when you have to be so cagey. And, you know, but I mean, it's like treading on eggshells because of someone else. But it's almost like they're manipulating the situation, isn't it? You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I would invite him on stream and I would talk to him.
Yeah.
But I know he would then clip things and then do a
Yeah.
stream saying I said this, 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 and this. He would
We-
miss out words.
I don't think that's what originally we started talking about Pale Rider. I think it's just somehow gone back to that subject because I've been away for the last 5 minutes dealing with my children that aren't children.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine's gone out for a fag now, bless her. She's got to sign on for the first time tomorrow. And the last meeting she had with school, and they're always shouting at her, you know, because she was naughty. She wasn't naughty, she was socially anxious and depressed, but... So now it's going to, like, mention meeting, and she was, like, into, like, a PTSD type situation. But she's got to have some money coming in, you know? I don't know, this world's nuts.
It is. People.
I'm not saying my darling daughter's got wings or a halo. I'm aware of her issues.
Mine are demons.
Eh?
Mine are demons.
I would try not to say that.
I say lovely in a sarcastic way.
No, my kids have just got mental health issues. We are one broken family.
My kids are my mental health issues.
Oh, well, I mean, no one is perfect. No one is, you know. We've all got a little devil sitting on our shoulders, going, "Just go on, just do that, just do that." And the little angel on the other side's going, "No, you can't do that." We've all
Mine are both devils.
Right, okay. I'm going to respond to what Pale Rider said. He's a dumbass. He gave the chat crap, and the chat is the crowd in crowdfunding. Except for this person in particular isn't crowdfunding his comic.
No, it's just a knob jockey.
No, we found out how he's funding his comic.
He's doing it himself.
Sort of.
Ish.
Sort of. What he's actually doing is stealing money from his own child.
Oh, God. One of those parents. I hate them.
So, you know, that's how good a person he is. He steals from his own child.
Alright, I revise that. It's not a knob jockey. It's an absolute, utter arsehole.
Because apparently it's a good investment. Not if no one buys the fucking comic, it's not.
You know, it's funny, because I was once asked, because my kids get PIP, because they're disabled, some of them,
Yeah.
all of them. Why do I give them some of their money?
It's their money.
Because it's their money.
Yeah. But you could just keep it. They wouldn't know. No, but I bloody would.
No, you take their rent and their keep, and they get the rest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
to be fair, when my kids were little and I got child benefit for them, I knew people that gave their kids their child benefit.
Yeah.
No.
So this is your money, this is your child benefit. No, that money is to help pay for trainers and school trousers and school books. That's what that money's for. It's not their money. And that's a different matter.
Yeah.
But
Besides
what
that,
you're saying is
you know,
it's their actual personal benefit,
Yeah.
so it's their money.
Well, this was a cousin of mine, and she says, because of your account, how would they know? And I'm like, are you for real? It's their bleeding money. I mean, I do everything with them. They don't get a huge amount of it, but if they need a new bed, they get a new bed. If they need new curtains, they get new curtains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they'd have to pay that. If they were living in an accommodation of their own, a flat of their own, they would have to use that money to buy a bed, to buy a chair, to buy pots and pans.
Yeah. Well, I give them £60 a week. That's not a lot out what I get, but I buy all the clothes, I buy all the food, anything they want, anything, you
Yeah.
know. But they get £60 a week in their hand to do with as they please, and they go straight to the sweet shop because they're autistic. They don't care. They just want sweeties.
Yeah.
And she says, "Do you have to give them so much?" I went, "Are you for fucking real?" You know, and I've
So
increased that.
if they said to you, "I'm going to go out and buy a £45 game for the Xbox," you'd be like, "It's your money. Off you go. Buy what you want."
Yeah. Oh, knowing me, I'm not soft. I just buy it for them anyway.
But that's the whole point. It's their money, and I completely understand you. I mean, I was getting child benefit, and like Hen said, it goes on. It is.
The kid.
It's
Yeah.
to help the kid, but it's not for the kid.
Yeah.
It's to buy shoes. It's to buy. Well, it's not even to buy shoes, is it? It's to go towards help buying the shoes because there's not that money in a child benefit.
Whereas other people would hold it over like your pocket money.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
but this is why I'd insisted Jasmine to sign on, but I just said, you really need to for your own money, for her own pride.
See, most kids had to earn pocket money with good behaviour.
Yeah.
They never got pocket money.
Yeah, I mean, mine used to do chores and bits and bobs.
No, it was just good behaviour. You behave yourself, you will get pocket money. If you can't behave yourself, you don't. They do get pocket money.
See, mine was you will do a job. Like if I ask you to do the dishes and you go and do the dishes, then you get your pocket money. If you moan about doing the dishes, you don't get the pocket money.
Yeah.
That's what it was in our house.
I mean, I did for a while do it. If you do your chores, you'll get money. But I gave up on that one as well. So, but when they were little, it was good behaviour. And to be fair, when they were little, they got treated to the sweet shop most days. It was like 20 pence. That's what it was. It was like 20 pence. You know.
As you
But
do.
if they started pissing about in the sweet shop, nope, you're not having any. Let's go. You know.
Consequence for their actions, which is what kids don't get taught these days. Sorry, I'm just.
Pale Rider. Pale Rider says, "Damn, I got $5 a week to feed the horses, and I had to buy my own school lunch, which was $1 a day."
Oh dear. No, but I'm getting to a point now where, obviously, once I've got Christmas out of work, the kids have got paid for. God, I can't breathe. I'm gonna get more of the money because it's not mine. I'm not using it, so it goes to them. That's it. It's their money. And she was like, "Can't you cut them down? Can't you cut them down? You can give me an extra shift." This is what you're after. Because she was cleaning for me. That could pay me an extra shift. And I'm like, well, okay, whatever. So eventually she said, "Look, we can't afford to have you here." You know. Talked herself out of the job.
Oh dear me. I'm watching Cement and John
So
Doe communicate. John Doe, be warned, he has a droning, insufferable voice.
Who's mine?
No, the YouTuber that's causing issues.
Oh, him. I haven't listened to him. I clicked on his links. I'm not remotely interested.
I mean, the fact that he admitted to picking on Margot because she was the nicest person he knew on the internet.
I know.
Just proves what an arsehole he is.
That's what he actually said, Gina.
Yep.
He actually said that live on stream. Before he bounced me.
Before he bounced me. He didn't bounce us, he just blocked us. So we couldn't comment.
Yeah. I mean, that's that. You always miss that night his mother had swallowed. You know what I mean?
Thanks for that image, Gina.
Well, it's such a wank state. I hate people like that.
So,
We actually laugh about it though. Why do we laugh about it, TJ? So he had the gall to lecture me on my channel and what I should and shouldn't be doing on my channel if I want my channel to grow, right? Now, he has more subscribers than me, admittedly, but anytime he streams, he has a roughly 3 to 4 people watching.
Yeah, I saw that. I were on stream. Oh, we were in the room last night. Not on here. And yeah, and we got TJ up to 15 in room, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
On my first live stream that didn't have a topic other than Marco.
Yeah.
And apparently Laura says she's the nicest person on YouTube.
You are, Laura. You absolutely are.
Yeah, bellissima.
I'm not. I'm a bitch, and I hold my hands up and say I'm a bitch.
Cement says, I can usually tough it out and finish a 3-minute video, but I thought I might have more fun watching paint dry or counting bristles on an old toothbrush.
The other thing that makes me laugh about his streams is he'll talk for about 10 minutes. Random shit that no one wants to hear and no one really cares about. And then you'll have half an hour of dead air. Literally nothing said. And then he'll come back and start up again. He hasn't ended the stream in that half an hour. He's just left the stream for half an hour. And that's how my channel should be, apparently.
Well, he's building his viewing hours, because while that stream's going, Rex used to do it. Rex used to have the camera on his chair, and he'd go to work. It's literally just to get the viewing figures up.
Oh, that's stupid.
It is, but people were popping in and out to see if he'd come back. I don't think he did it on purpose, but I think the first time he did it by accident, and then everyone made a joke of the chair stream, so he did it again. So he was going to the shop and he knew he'd only be away for 20 minutes. He would tell the people who were in the chat, I'm going to the shop, but I'm going to leave the stream alive for you to carry on chatting. And he would literally go to the shop and come back. And there'd be nothing on the stream but a chair. So it's literally, it's getting me viewing figures up. It's getting me viewing hours up. Which is ingenious, really. It's a nice chair. But the other plank has his icon up, doesn't he?
For those that are saying they should go and troll this person,
No,
please don't. One, because we don't want you to do that, and two, it's giving him what he wants.
Yeah, it's giving him an attention that's why he does it. That's why these people do it, isn't it? To get attention. Yeah.
And it's also giving him views that you could give to Hen, myself, Argo, anyone.
Yeah.
You'll Larry the Downing Street cat if you like, you know.
Exactly, I'd rather you do that.
Or the live cam on the M4.
Probably more entertaining. At least you can make anagrams at license plates.
Have you done that, have you? Not the only one.
No. I do it all the time.
Or weather watch over the Irish Sea.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Laura says, we always talk about random topics, but at least we have fun.
Yeah.
Cement said, I was only goofing. I couldn't sit through the sound of his voice long enough to try.
I thought I had a droning voice, but he sounds worse.
You haven't got a droning voice at all. You've got a lower voice than average. The same as me.
The guy we talk about sounds like Sid Vicious.
Trying to sound like Prince Charles.
Oh, God. So he's confused about himself then.
He uses a lot of big words.
Yeah,
Alright. So he's got a dictionary at the side of him, has he?
Yeah, pretty much.
probably.
Look, I've just started, you used to see some Italian sentences. Sometimes I have to Google them. So I bet that's what he's doing.
And he talks down to everyone.
Oh, I hate condescending twats like that. What a wank stain.
I've got a dog that desperately does not want to go to sleep.
Oh, bless. Go to sleep, Rex.
He's doing everything he can to stay awake.
Oh. You see, watching your dog fight Flea would be more interesting, bit sounds of it.
Pardon?
People
So
watch that, you know.
Watching
Which?
dog fight Sleep.
Well, I did do one of me literally stroking the top of his head, and he was dozing off. He's been laying down, he's been sitting up, he's been leaning against me. He lays back down again, and then he gets back up again, and then he'll jump down, and he'll go and sit over there. It's ridiculous. But there's no fireworks going off. They finished.
He's probably still a bit unnerved.
He's funny like a kick in the teeth. British say funny like a kick in the teeth. Do we?
Yeah.
Or a smacking gobbler.
People who use big words don't really understand the words used to irritate my mother.
Read that right. People who use big words and don't really understand the words used to irritate my mother so badly. She'd say they were using the $5 words.
Yes.
See, I do use big words, and I do know what they mean, but I don't tend to use them very often.
Don't need to.
No, well, it's not very often you can put anti-disestablishment and arism in the middle of a sentence, really.
Well, I mean, to be honest, one of my best friends was middle class English and used a hell of a lot of words, big words, and she knew what they meant. And most of them I knew what they meant as well, but it's not part of my vocabulary. I don't use them every day. No. But every now and words. Every now and again, I would ask her what she means. So I was learning. But she wasn't used in a pretentious way. It's just the upbringing she had.
Yes.
You know, she had a very she went to the scummiest secondary school in our town. You know, it had the worst reputation. But her family background was very middle class. She lived in Jamaica with servants part of her life. But that's her upbringing that made her like that. And because of the way she was, people presumed she was a very classy person. But she lived in a house that was a bigger shithole than mine, and that's saying something. You know?
Yeah, I mean, just because my grandma used to say a thing. Nice house, nice car, fur coat, no knickers. Basically, there were all the outside trappings of success, but nothing on inside, you know.
But she didn't pretend to be anything better than she was. She just presumed because of the way she spoke that she was. You know.
Bless her.
She was my best friend. Otherwise, if I wouldn't. I'm not bad mouthing her in the way.
No.
You know. But people presumed, and they looked at us. I mean, she's 5'11", I'm 5 nothing. She sounds posh. I sound like this, and we were best friends.
Friendship comes in the unlikeliest of forms, doesn't it?
Hi.
So Cement says, I use big words when that particular word is just right.
Yeah.
But I can usually find a more common way of saying the same thing without talking down to anyone and being grandiose. So, like Laura says, like AH, who throws big words without knowing the meaning. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
What like donate
and
Yeah, and
parakeet
pledge.
floors.
and what?
And Cement says, Laura B, I'm still stuck on the parakeet floors because she couldn't pronounce parquet.
I know. Parakeet floors.
Don't forget the amica cream.
Yeah, but that wasn't her. That was. I think Elaine got a telling off the next day. That ends of that day for that. It's not Amica, you
Funny that.
stupid woman. It's Arnica. Can't you
Arnica.
read your own fucking writing?
Yeah, apparently there were a couple of rows between them, allegedly.
Always stick allegedly on the end.
Absolutely, we've got to stick allegedly. Like this channel person we're talking about. I mean, there's a total cockwomble, allegedly.
No, he's not allegedly anything about it. It's a cockwomble. There's no allegedly coming after that one.
Just because there's a spy, allegedly, possibly, maybe.
But I've never seen him in action, so he's absolute utter cockwomble, wankstain, tosser, allegedly.
Okay. From what you have learned about him,
yes,
these are what you believe about him.
Oh yeah.
But we don't know the sources of your information.
I know it was Amber that said parakeet floors.
Yeah.
But the other one was Elaine. And it was so obvious she just couldn't read her own handwriting. Because AMICA looks like ARNICA. When it's
just when I write it.
Yeah.
She obviously didn't know what the actual motion of her hand was when she was writing it.
I've got to take notes in work at meetings, and I'm like, oh, this is not going to go out well. This is not going to go well at all, because I start off really neat and really legible, and by the end of it, it's like I can't even read my own writing. Can you just?
I have that problem.
Yeah, you neither of you do shorthand.
Laura B says E-hacker makes me laugh because he can't say chic, he says chick.
You can hear he's been in Japan a while as well with his accent, can't you?
There's the other one, Pacific.
Specific.
No, the word is specific. It starts with an S.
Yes, specific. Yeah,
but
that's what
people say Pacific.
I do it now and again.
But they do it in work. I want that Pacific Cup. No, yes. A Pacific is an ocean.
I know, and I don't think they don't know the word is specific, because I know the word is specific. I think it's actually a hard word to say, which is why your tongue automatically says Pacific instead of specific.
Yeah, but people get lazy with the speech as well, isn't it? It's like, the police are the police, they're the feds. Excuse you?
We're not in America.
Yeah, brother is bruh. B-R-U-A, bruh.
Yeah, but that's not. It's not language. That's not lazy speak. It's just slang. Because they know a brother. Because you don't call your brother bruh. You call your friend bruh. I
call my brother my brother.
But that's what I'm saying. So my kids would call their brother their brother. So when my son's talking about his brother, he says brother. But when he's talking to his mate, he'll say bruh. So his mate is the bruh, not his brother. His brother will never be his bruh, although, God.
Now, in Liverpool, well, yeah, this is what we're all about, confused. In Liverpool, if family is our kid, whether it's male or female. Whereas your mates is either bruh or mates.
Yeah.
Me mates. Our kid, if they say our kid, it's family.
Yeah.
Blood family. I mean, my son wouldn't call his brother.
No.
Whereas I say me sister and then say her name. And people go, have you got a different sister as well? And I go, no. So you've only got the one sister. So why are you telling me it's like me sister Lucy?
Mm.
I always say I'm going to my sister Lucy's house, and they go, "But you haven't got another sister, so why are you saying me sister Lucy? You can just say I'm going to my sister's or I'm going to Lucy's."
Mm.
Because you're just putting that title on her that she is your sister, but her name is Lucy. It's titling her.
Yeah,
It's
but
almost like a
Well, I
pronoun, isn't
know
it?
Liverpudlians for long enough back in day used to call all the girlfriends Judy's.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up with Judy,
me Judy.
and I'm like, okay, whatever floats your boat.
That was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, but I'm very old, TJ.
You're
I'm
not
old.
that
We
old.
know. You're ancient.
Shut up, Stumpy.
You're not that old because my dad's married, and he didn't call his girlfriend Judy, and he's 80.
No, I think it were. I'm not sure everybody would have done it. It's like, bruh. I won't go say bruh to somebody because it's not my thing.
No.
You know,
But I think Judy was brought back into a thing with Ali G, wasn't it?
I don't know. I never watched him. Thought he were a
I don't know.
tosser.
Was it? Did he say that?
Yeah. I think it was.
Oh,
I think it was Ali G that said my Judy.
You see, I used to watch Ken Dodd, and of course, he used to talk about things like that. And
Well, Ken Dodd was from Liverpool, weren't he?
yeah.
and the Diddy men and the Jambotty mines.
Yeah. Are they close to where you live, teacher?
They're not too far away, actually.
Well,
I
I'm not
might do it.
hungry.
I might do a stream about it one day.
The Jam Butty Mines.
Yep.
Yes.
Are they like white and red?
No, the Jambotti mines is where you go and get Jambottis from Diddy
Shut
Man.
up. Don't wind me up.
They are. Well, you make a good Diddy Man because you're ickle.
Oh.
I want it known, people in the chat, please be a witness that I did not say that.
I know why.
Someone dubbed my conversation earlier on. I didn't say that either. That was definitely dubbed.
What was that, Hen?
Nothing. She didn't say it.
What
You
what
never say that.
what didn't you say, Hen?
Hello, Wolvo.
Hello, Wolvo.
Oh, do you know what? Wolvo's been around the scenes a while. He might actually have a bit more of an insight than we do.
Are you saying send him the link?
Well, look, up to you, but I he can have a conversation from
I'm
his
Hail
also
side.
Rider, stop it. I didn't say that.
I had to have a laugh yesterday when apparently this person, who should remain nameless, that we're currently discussing. Catch you, thanks, then. Currently discussing, called Wolvo Fat.
Yeah.
I just fell off my chair and I'm like, you're kidding me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Well, we're
We
not
know, mate,
really
tell the
discussing
bosses,
him. We're
pence.
trying not to discuss him because we don't need the
Yeah.
attention.
No.
But we are discussing is why some
People are wankstains.
That's not what the subject was about. It was the YouTube algorithms and how they work.
Wolvo,
Confused,
check
of
your
course.
tat. I didn't say anything, Hail Rider. It was Gina.
It was
What have I
Gina
said? What have I said?
that I could be a diddy man.
Well, you could. I'm sure they've
I
got.
can't because I'm not a man. I've got boobs.
Yeah, so not.
And they're not
all blokes are
moved.
male. Shut up. And Diddy might have Diddy girl then.
And I've got a vagina.
Look, the thing is, you're short enough to work in the Jambotty mines. So if you need a new job, you know where to go, don't you? Don't forget.
Sounds like hard work to me. Don't do hard work. Apparently, according to my son, I've never done a hard day's work in my life. That's what we were arguing about when I went off channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
You tell him if he wants to be allowed to eat his tea indoors instead of out in shed with spiders to shut the fuck up.
Move to be outlawed.
Oh, why? Why can't a man have moves if he's comfortable in his own skin? Check
Exactly.
Twitter, Wolvo.
He might not want to come up.
I know he might not, but he might not have checked his chat. Oh.
Whose vagina do I have? Oh, Fanta left hers behind.
Is it on a timeshare basis?
That's why she don't need to pull it.
Because of the effect it has on my stomach lining. Okay, fair enough.
Well, that sounds very similar to the effect that people were describing. Yeah. No, yeah,
The wank
I
skin.
get what you're saying, but I don't think we should criticise people's looks.
No.
I'm no room to talk, so I won't criticise anybody.
You lose your man card once you produce man boobs.
No, you don't. Just because you've eaten a little bit too much and not had enough exercise and whatever else, you know.
You get skinny men with man boobs, you know.
Oh, yeah, you can. Anyway.
It's called gynecomastia. Producing boobs where you shouldn't be. Oh.
Hello.
Hello, Wolver.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
So
apparently you're fat, mate.
What?
Apparently you're fat.
Fat.
I mean, I haven't been able to work out for a while. I don't know about fat.
We're not discussing them. We're not discussing his figure. That's not what he came up for.
No, he didn't.
No.
No, but you know, for someone to call someone fat when he's built like Wolver, that's ridiculous.
Who says I'm fat?
We're not going into it. We're not going into it. That argument's over and done with. I defended your honour, okay?
Yeah.
And so did a lot of people.
Right. You'll have to tell me about it in private or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You really don't know what's going on?
No, I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Well, you don't obviously watch my streams. Now I know you don't watch my videos.
I haven't done much in the last, week or two.
No, you have been busy.
Yeah.
Have you got it sorted yet?
The kid got on the plane a couple minutes before I came into chat.
Oh, okay.
Well, the first plane. The one from Detroit to Dallas.
Yeah.
Right. Remember my rant the other day?
That's casting a wide net.
The bully. I will not put up with bullying. The one. Shut up. I will not put up with bullying. One.
No, he wasn't there for that.
He was.
I was there. I was there for some of that on some days. A little bit, kind of.
Yeah.
Somebody on somebody's channel or something.
Yeah.
Said something or was bitchy over something. It was very vague.
It was.
Some people
I purposely left it vague.
Yeah.
But basically, it was about you.
It was. Oh.
Okay.
And then
somebody I don't even know is talking shit about me. Wow.
Yeah, yes. Good, isn't it?
They'd been in Hen's stream, and they'd seen you without your shirt on, and decided to pick on you and call you all kinds, and blah 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 blah. Yeah. So I went with the.
Oh, how funny!
Yeah, you put your whole lot out there, mate. Do you want me to put it on full screen? Because I'd really love it.
We don't give a shit, do we?
It's up to you.
No, well, I said it's something along the lines of and you can correct me if I'm wrong by all means.
Mm.
I said something along the lines of, well, maybe he thinks that he's alpha male and Wolvo isn't. And I said, well, I'm pretty sure Wolvo's more of an alpha male because he really doesn't give a shit. And that to me means he's alpha because he's completely comfortable with whatever he's
No.
doing.
I
I
think
hold it.
it's a lack of confidence. I think
their
it's a
part?
lack of
Oh, I'm sure.
confidence on their part. They do
Mm.
not put themselves on camera. They don't even put their face on camera. To then
It could be.
criticise
It
someone
could be
that
an
is willing.
overabundance of failure to understand, like an overestimation of themselves. I don't know.
I mean, we love you, Wolvo, right?
Oh.
We love your personality.
Oh, I don't know about that.
We wouldn't care if you were wearing a shirt or not a shirt, 'cause it don't really
Love
bother
me.
us. But for some people, apparently, it makes them want to vomit in their mouth.
Can somebody clip what your hens just said, please, twice in one day?
In
Love.
not that sort of way. Not a romantic love. Shut up, woman. Anyway.
You still said the words.
I was in better shape, Pale Rider. It's been a minute. And
Right.
by a minute, I mean like 6 or 7 years.
But my point is, you go on camera, you don't care that anyone can see what you look like.
Yeah.
You don't care, right? But for some people, apparently, it makes them want to vomit in their mouth. This is the words they use.
Well, some people have really weak stomachs. If that's all it takes, then
Right.
I feel
Well,
for you.
Cement says his theory about the man crush still stands.
Cement, everybody loves this. It's for the fans. It's for the fans, man.
And Pale says, Wolvo's pretty good, in good shape, at least for the tits up.
Yeah, that's what I was responding to when I said it's been a minute. And by a minute, I mean like 6 or 7 years.
So,
although once I get the fucking mess left over from the hurricane of the kid leaving, I do plan to set up my exercise shit back up in the living room.
So, but my point is, they don't know why you don't wear clothes. They don't ask you why you don't wear clothes. You know, and you're comfortable not wearing clothes, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And it's no one else's problem whether you wear clothes.
At the end of the day, I can get away with this at 50. I will.
Yeah.
Hello, Supernova.
Oh, Harley.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
No.
Hello, Harley.
My brain's like, I know that name, but I'm not placing it right now. But I know that name. Hi.
Right. I mean, we take the piss out of you for not wearing clothes, but in a nice way.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between taking the piss out of someone and being downright fucking nasty.
You know, everybody got assholes.
Yeah.
Every group has assholes.
But this person in particular, right? This person in particular, and we're not mentioning names because we've done it already, but I'm not mentioning names, right? So you know Rex, you know who Rex is, don't you? Devil Flyer.
Yeah.
He went off air for a few days.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
No one knew what happened to him.
Yeah, he was all over Twitter.
Yeah. So I went into this person's chat. All I said was good afternoon. Because I was going to ask if anyone had heard from Rex. I got, oh, good afternoon, the lovely hen. Oh, and you are disgusting and your channel's shit and you shouldn't have that naked, fat, ugly bastard on. And I'm like, seriously? Oh, I'm just trying to teach you how to have a better channel and grow your channel. This person has four people maximum in his live streams. And he's telling me how to grow my channel.
That's how you know he's an expert.
Aye.
Oh, hello, Gina.
Bye.
Good what? Straight.
Unlike Wolvo, I can't get away with appearing on screen.
No, and I choose not to appear on screen unless I'm feeling very drunk.
Yeah.
And
or have my mouth stitched up.
And I just don't.
So,
But that's
and
me.
we make that choice, and it's our
Yeah.
choice. But I'm not going to criticise anyone else for appearing on screen, no matter how they're dressed.
Yeah. I mean, I will, but I mean,
Yeah, but if I come on dressed like wool, though, I'm going to get your stream shut down.
You would.
And
If
then
I came on dressed like Wolf, I'd get my screen shut down.
look, anyone's. I mean, if you feel the need to screenshot me, go ahead. I get.
I mean, to be fair, I have
They
been.
won't put you up your
I
dinner,
have
that won't.
actually been on camera naked. You just couldn't tell.
Yeah.
hello.
Hello, Fanta.
Hello, Fanta. So here's Fanta, right? So Fanta puts out pretty good content, yeah?
Is Fanta there?
It's a good question at this point, isn't it?
It's a ghost.
It's just a phantasm.
To be fair, it could be the Fanta that fucking went into my body early on and spoke through my mouth.
Hashtag 2022.
And Supernova says he said a bunch of not cool stuff. Cement says he sounds like his mummy and daddy didn't give him enough attention when he was a child.
It were definitely bottle fed.
And Fanta showed me earlier about it.
There's a ghost.
And Pale
in my
Rider
house.
says,
I can't
Pale
find
Rider says, I don't usually go live because my peck laves across the camera.
That may be a failure of camera placement. I'm just.
Oh, your mum showed you earlier. I like that because Fanta showed me earlier. Your mum showed me earlier. Please. Come on. I hate it when I used to work with my son.
Wolvo, if you want to know who it is, check the private chat.
I did see.
Yeah.
No. So
Just to bring it up to speed a little bit.
Yeah, I still have no idea who that person even is.
I don't think anybody did.
Not sure if I've ever seen them or noticed them ever.
They're blocked.
I'm sure I've seen them. I've probably seen
They're
them.
blocked from the channel now, Wolvo. We don't have to part with them anymore. It's all good. Which is why then
presuming they're somewhere in a CG circle or two that I don't hang out in. Like,
yes, they're at the dregs of the CG circle.
That person is unfortunately no one.
And
if I don't know who you are, you may not exist.
But because of their attitude, they will never be anyone. Because they've even been, and I'm going to say it, they've even been pushed away from the dregs of the CG circle.
That takes a bit too.
Fanta, go in and come back again. Oh, she's here.
You did.
She's here.
Just out of curiosity, Hen, what are you telling my panel what to do for?
What?
I lost you after the word panel.
Is this a TJ stream? So Hen's doing the directing.
I'll keep my mouth shut from now on, shall I?
No, you don't have to keep your mouth shut from now on. Just don't tell people on my panel what to do.
Come on, Hen. Stop telling lies. There's no way on God's green earth you can keep your mouth shut.
She can. She's done it.
Bossy.
Ah, there we go.
Bossy? Did you just say bossy?
You are bossy.
Oh, that's much better than what I thought she said.
I'm not a hussy. It's been a while, remember? It's been a while.
I thought she just randomly said pussy. Huh?
Oh, pussy! Are we back onto Fanta's vagina now?
No, I was talking to you.
Maybe it's been a really rough day. She has like temporary Tourette's or something. I don't fucking know. It's been a rough day. Pussy! You know.
What are we talking about today?
Well, it started off as me being confused about YouTube, and different channels have people ranting and raving and have got hundreds and thousands of viewers and hundreds and thousands of subs, and then there's people with proper content who have got 5 subscribers and 10 views. You know, it's ridiculous. It was confusing me, and I put up I put up 2 shorts, one after the other. One of them I thought was interesting and looked good and had
The other
music
was
to
shit.
it,
Yeah.
and I thought the other one was shit. But the one I thought was shit's got 11,000 views.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
YouTube.
thought, the one I thought was good has got 2,000 views.
Yep.
We're both doing fucking well.
Yeah.
But this is what initially, because I put YouTube's confusing me and other issues. It's like fireworks confuse me. Why we've been all through this. You've come in late. Stop it. Don't start. But yeah, that was what it was initially about, and we ended up back onto
Yeah.
Captain
this,
Infantile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this.
Poor Wolvo, who was literally the centre of attention, didn't even know he was the centre of attention.
Oh yeah. We all went off about that.
I mean, I actually I stepped into another stream, said hello, and the first things out of the words
Yeah.
out of their mouth was, and it's a different person, was, so if you had someone on panel that was naked, and I went, yeah, no, goodbye.
Well, you came in there and I was like, Hen, brace yourself, because I'd already been going off in chat. Big comments, long comments.
And
And
I'm
then
like,
that happened.
Oh.
Well,
and I'm
I
like,
went into a chat, a Vix chat,
mhm.
and they were talking about TJ having their shirt off.
And
They're
like,
talking about
what?
another TJ.
Yeah, it's probably another TJ.
It was another TJ.
I'm sure that was weird.
And I actually went, I wasn't sure whether I should come in on this stream after reading what I've just read.
But that particular person, I messaged them. I said I was very disappointed in them, and they have since sort of apologised. But they basically got encouraged along that path by the other people on their panel.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's exactly what happened.
Was that
I was
was
there the
was that
whole time.
was that in the person in the private chat channel or somebody else's
Okay.
chat?
Other channel.
Was that in the channel? Oh, somebody was another channel.
Yeah.
Oh, put it
They'd
in the
carried on
private.
the conversation. They'd carried on the conversation on their onto. Someone else came onto his panel, started the conversation up again.
I'm just morbidly curious at this point, like what fucking like white trash ghetto circle of CGs is busy talking about me.
We'll give you the links afterwards.
Well, I stayed in that chat, and
Like I've been into this
down.
before, but that's some low rent shit.
Yeah. Well, it calmed down, and then somebody said something again, and I was like, okay, good night. Not listening to this again later. And you know how I usually leave a chat. Good night, everybody. Much love, And then I get a message, and I wrote a long one in DMs. I was like, I can't believe. And he's my friend, and you're my friend, and I'll stand up for you too. And that was wrong, and
I've got to address something. No, Laura, I don't drop links. That's your job because you are all fabulous people with those powers. I was kidding when I said I'll give him the links.
Cement, it's bad enough that fucking EVS the other night was EFAPing these two dudes on some channel I don't watch. But I swear to Christ, one of them looked like Anton LaVey's pedo brother or pedo grandson, and sounded like a Muppet that Elmo had abused.
All right.
This was a sorry fucking individual. Although I think Ethan said he's going to debate him in a few days.
Oh boy,
fun and
that should be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went over CBS's channel the other day, and he
Yeah.
had Matt Barr on.
Matt Barr.
Matt
Matt's
Barr.
been up a lot lately.
Yeah.
Like he
And,
he he got he got a key to the group DM as far as I can tell. Good on him.
yeah. He's a Kang now, right?
Well, he's not a king, but I suppose he's a king.
Yeah, Kang. But
We king.
they were talking about the dude that plays the ukulele that's
Oh God.
in Marvel
Yeah.
or whatever, and they're playing his videos. And Ethan asked something about the ukulele.
The dude
How's
that
it set up or whatever?
looks like a gay teddy bear that it was also abused by Elmo.
Yeah. Yub nub. Yub nub.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
motherfucker doing the nub nub song
Yeah.
like a goddamn tard.
I
And
shall be right back.
okay,
Enjoy.
Ethan was asking questions about the ukulele, and Matt said, "Do you know Ink Spots?" And he's like, "No."
Hey.
Well, he plays the ukulele, and he said he's one of the creators of Frog G, and Ethan just kind of glossed over it, and then I was like,
Yeah.
So I sent a super chat, and I'm like, "Hi EVS, Matt Barr." uh, I'm learning the
Oh
ukulele.
yeah. I remember
Hashtag
I
yeah,
remember you sending
hashtag
that super chat.
yeah. Check out Frog G. Do you remember what Ethan said? I
I
think I
don't.
ruffled his feathers because he's like, I'm seeing a lot of frogs in the comics. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Kind of getting it was kind of
He
derogatory.
Ethan has seemed to gloss over the Frog G anytime it comes up.
Yeah.
I'll leave it.
Is there a backstory? Is that what you're saying?
No,
No,
not that I
but
know.
Ethan is the creator of Cyberfrog.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the lot of frogs things was a song and dance to cover him glossing over the Frog G thing.
Yeah.
My
Like I feel like
my first thought is he may have looked at it like the first time it came up and went, no.
Mm.
'Cause I love Jason, but God.
Not a big fan of the art.
No.
And he said that on another stream. I think Playgirls.
I like Jason knows that
Yeah.
that
Yeah. He said that he has friends that don't like his art, but they're friends.
Yeah.
It's what you're drawn to, what appeals to you.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Did
yeah,
they go on?
it's entirely possible Ethan looked at that and went, "That's not up to snuff," and decided he wasn't gonna. He was just gonna let that be its own thing on its own without his approval or pushing or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing well, so it can't be that bad.
It's doing pretty good. Yeah, last time I
Last
saw.
I looked, it was over 14, and it opened up the chibi sticker. So I said, I don't want the chibi.
Go boys, go.
I'm back.
And poor
Welcome
Gina
back.
has no idea what we're talking about.
None.
Nope, not a clue. I were off for a while though because I were having a coughing fit.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
fair.
love being an asthmatic smoker. It's so much fun.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was having major coughing fits earlier on. I'm thinking I'm going to come down with something just before my birthday. Awesome.
Lovely.
Not that I'm doing anything for my birthday apart from working.
Yeah, well. Must be sick for then, isn't it?
Hey?
So if you're going to be ill, you might as well be off work as well.
Oh, I know, but I can't afford to be off work. Don't get paid.
I love my employers.
No, I've used up all my sick
You don't
time.
have to say that, TJ. I don't think they're watching.
No, I really. When I listen to other people about the situations that they're in with their employers, with their, it's like, really?
Yeah, I've used up my sick allowance. I've had more than 1 day sick.
And she doesn't
Every
live in
day.
America.
Right.
No, it's not. We're allowed. I think we're allowed three absences a year. They can be 1 day each 3 absences, or they can be 3 months each 3 absences. It doesn't matter.
Hmm.
But once you get beyond them 3 absences, you no longer get paid.
Yeah.
See, I get 5.5 months full pay, and then I get 5.5 months half pay. Then I don't get paid.
Damn.
Yes.
Wow.
And I get 34 days holiday plus 8 bank holidays.
Ah, no, I get 28 days plus bank holidays.
It's the
But I
Well,
don't
bonus.
get all. What?
Gina,
No, I'll just say wow.
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's good.
No,
Fanta.
that's the 28 days is something that's put in place by the government.
Yeah.
The government
Oh yeah,
is
some
good for they
employers
get
work.
28 days.
some employers work a minute and an hour, a minute and a penny within the rights.
Yeah.
You know,
So
some just
legally, we don't have to be paid sick pay at all.
no.
I was never paid sick pay at my previous company. It was only statutory sick pay. So I'm quite lucky that we get sick pay at all where I am. Because legally, we don't have to pay sick pay at all.
Fanta,
yeah.
you were going to say something?
I was gonna ask you if your job was, you don't have to, answer, of course, but is it like a government job?
Yes.
Local government job.
Thanks, Hen, for answering TJ's question.
No problem.
Yeah, you didn't even see TJ's mouth move, did you?
If you look closely, you know where she's got a hand.
And here's me thinking you're the one that made the puppets. There you go.
You're my puppet, is that what you're saying? Or am I your puppet?
I was a bit flat before I met Hen.
Yeah,
I'm your puppet.
and she gave you a hand up.
Yep.
Mm,
5-finger discount.
Well, in a way, she's not lying.
5-finger death punch.
Can I put that in a way she's not lying? Because TJ, would you have started your channel if you hadn't met me and come on my channel?
Nope.
So in a way, she's not lying. I'm not a puppet master, but I have given her a hand up.
You just gave me a hand up.
Yeah, if she misbehaves, she just threatens to cut her strings with scissors.
If I misbehave, she can boot me. Her channel.
Oh dear.
Uh,
So, algorithms. Do we get back onto that? Right.
Yes.
So, I'm saying about Fanta's channel. Fanta's channel, I put some quite good content out there, yeah?
Yep.
Right? So, why isn't her channel doing better than it is? What is she doing wrong?
I think sometimes it's just look at draw.
I mean, to a degree, it really is.
Yeah, it's people that are interested in the same thing, and when you're a small channel, you don't get that much of a push, and people don't see it. But sometimes, I mean, like, I think my biggest video is 5.2 thousand views.
Still,
Pretty good.
isn't it?
Have a good one, Harley.
Bye bye, Harley. Sweet dreams,
Bye,
or
Harley.
whatever you're doing. Have a good day.
Good night,
Have it,
Honda.
or whatever.
Oh,
I can't
bye.
finish that.
son of mine.
Good night, Honda.
I told him off for calling you Fanta instead of Mum.
No, they were incognito. They're on the channel using their other names. You shouldn't have to call
He
them.
was in character.
Whatever. I was saying about when I used to work with my son, it used to drive me mad when he'd call me by my name. It's like, I'm your mother. It's Mum to you. But I'm trying to be a professional mum. I don't give a shit. No one's listening. Call me Mum.
Well, I worked with my dad,
Mm-hmm.
and I could not bring myself to use his name.
No.
And I'd have to go on the tannoy, and I'd have to say, "Supervisor, contact reception, please."
Yeah.
And if no one contacted me, I would then say, "Supervisor Betty, contact reception, please." So then Betty would contact reception. But when it was my dad, I would say, "Duty supervisor, contact reception, please." And everybody on the building knew that it was my dad that was the supervisor.
Although to be fair, you know, in the poor boy's defense, like a handle isn't quite as weird as your name.
What?
Like your handle isn't quite as weird as calling you by your name.
No.
Yeah.
No. But again, it drives me mad. It's like, Mum. I am Mum to you. You are calling me Mum.
Technically, in a
but-
work
but we're-
environment, he was
yeah.
right.
He was right. But it's not the point. No one could hear him when he was saying it. If he was saying it when, like, in front of the customers, I understood it. But he would say it when there weren't customers around. And I'm like, I'm your mother. Call me Mum. But we're at work. I don't care.
I remember being at a football match, and I was welfare officer, first aider, and counsellor to a football team, under 11s, under 14. Sorry, at the time, under 14. And one of the kids came up and said, because I was giving drinks out, "Can I have a drink?" And he looked at me and he said, and he looked at my son and he said, "Do I call her Bobby's mum? Do I call her Bobby's mum's surname?" And I said, "Call me TJ." And my son turned around and went, "Is that your name?" He was like, "Of course it's my name. You hear your dad say my name." He goes, "I know, but it's different when another child says your name."
I know I was always, my children's name followed my mum, like all of their friends. You know,
Yeah.
it's what it is.
My kids always call me my nickname, my their friends and stuff.
Your
And my
their friends.
kids.
And your kids.
Yeah.
My youngest son has never done anything but call his dad by his first name. Never.
I should clarify that and say that it would be when they were kidding and stuff. Other than that, it was mom. But isn't it strange when they first hear your name when they're little and they're like, "Who is that?" It's like, "It's me."
Yeah, I never remember
What's
that
your
happening.
mom? What's your mom?
But I never remember that happening. But then I guess my kids were always around other people while they were growing up, so they were used to hearing my name, but they never used it towards
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, I've never been out but mum.
Yeah. So.
I'm mum to one of mine and mother to the other.
My brother always used to call me mother Mater.
Mater and Pater.
No.
See, my youngest will message me and he'll go, "Mother!" exclamation mark. "Would you like a call?" Like, yes, child, thank you very much. I mean, this child's 28 and in the army.
Yeah.
Yes, child. But my eldest calls me mum.
Right, can we go back to the subject of the chat? I know it's like what we started off
No,
with.
it's boring. Shut up.
No, it's not. It's interesting. Right. So I want to give an example. So there's two channels, and the content is almost identical. Not exactly the same, but almost identical. Same sort of format. And one channel's been running longer than the other channel. The other channel comes along in direct competition to the first channel. How does the other channel end up overtaking the first channel?
Balls.
There's lots of ways. There's lots of factors at play there. Some of it, and a lot of them basically have an element of luck of the draw. I mean, it depends on who you already know that will come over and be a viewer, who they know, what circles they're drawing from, uh, what you're doing, and how many people are really interested in it. Uh, who who sees a link that you may throw in Twitter and actually clicks the damn thing. Uh,
Mm,
and to some of it, it just comes down to I'm not into them. But I'm
yeah.
into them doing the same thing.
Mm,
So basically, you're telling me that my channel's doomed because no fucker's interested in puppets. Yes.
I mean, you chose a niche.
yeah, but she has more than her channel isn't just puppets.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you see a puppet, you ain't gonna click on that puppet. If you see the dog first, you might click on the dog.
Yeah, all your thumbnails
Yeah.
got to have your dog in them.
I mean,
Yeah.
the question, the two channels I'm comparing literally stole the guests from one channel to go on the other channel and grew their channel.
That can happen sometimes, and a lot of that seems to, more often than not, involve a lot of I like them more.
Mm.
That's personality, innit?
So,
Yeah.
like Laura says, it depends on a lot of things, even the people in the channel and the mods.
Yeah.
So they're mine. You can have one. They're only little, but you're only allowed one. Oh, go on, you can have two. You can have one of each if you can get one of each out.
Talk about confusion. Talk about that TJ.
That was not me.
Was that the other TJ?
No, that was the hubby. He's just been robbing my fruit capsules. I do apologise. So, like, for example, Laura B might come into the chat and see somebody that she doesn't like and bounces straight back out again. So that's a viewer that I'm not getting because she's now seen somebody who comes to my channel. So that's a viewer I'm not getting.
Well, there's channels I watch, and there's a certain person I just,
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll be invited on panel, and I'm like, no.
But we've
You
all
know.
got one person in common. I mean, me, TJ, and Hen have it anyway. A certain person who goes on an Australian lad's channel that we don't like.
Right?
And I won't want his channel.
Yeah.
Poor Dean.
No, it's not that person.
No.
Oh, they're all Dean.
All Australians are Dean.
All Australians are Dean.
No,
I love Dean to pieces.
Dean is better than Lively. Sorry.
It's a scam. Don't fall for it.
I thought they were all called Bruce. All women were called Sheila.
TJ, check your messenger.
Aren't they all called Sheila?
My messenger.
Yeah.
Phone.
You know what's bad for your teeth?
What?
Lots of things.
Secrets.
Why? Could you
Oh,
grind?
I'll message you later, Fanny. I know you can't read it while you're on here, so I won't. I won't message you.
I can on Messenger.
Oh, can you?
Mm-hmm.
Forward that one.
Because it pops up on, the little chat bubble, and I can.
Why would they
Doesn't
care, Fanta? I don't think either of them had their teeth in.
I don't have my teeth out.
I
I
do.
can't come out.
I just don't have teeth.
That was kind of the crux of the joke.
Yeah.
Now, you know when I haven't got my teeth in because I can't say words properly.
Yeah. And sometimes you just pick up some random fucking viewers because like it came up on it got suggested to somebody and they're like, okay.
So, do you believe in the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell actually assists with the algorithm.
Yeah.
All interaction assists with the
Yeah, but
algorithm.
telling your viewers to do it constantly.
No, that's annoying.
Thank you.
No one likes it all the. I mean, you know,
Thank you.
when it's
They're
part
not
of the
regulars
pattern.
enough. Yeah.
Like if it comes up and you say that, that's one thing. But if it's part of the pattern, that's annoying.
I heard a lot of people leaving Popcorn Planet because of mal.
I think I think she was going for maledictions.
Okay, of mods. What does that mean, please?
Uh, I think the intention was bad acts. Bad
What?
acts of the mods.
Mm.
Oh, they're doing something wrong. The mods were doing things that were wrong.
Or being assholes, or something.
Ah, right, okay.
The malignancy of the mods.
Oh, it
And
could
then,
be that Popcorn Planet is Andy is a twat. One or the other.
and then Laura B says, TJ, I guess few people know you.
Well, TJ's getting to be known around certain circles.
Yeah, but they still mix me up with the other one.
I know.
I love it.
Do you know
Do
who
you-
the other TJ is, Wolvo? It's someone from Comicsgate.
No.
I do.
I know there's that black dude that came on Ethan's and made everything a goddamn mess.
I
The
think
other
that
That's
might
night.
be the one.
They
That's
called
him.
him TJ, but like I don't actually know who the hell he is either.
I don't really know him, but I have seen him on panels, and no. Just no.
Ho, Gina, how dare you call her Ho Lemon Pie?
Oh,
It's Christmas. You meant ho ho ho.
Don't talk about Christmas. Don't have a birthday yet. Not allowed to talk about Christmas till
Oh
after my
God,
birthday.
don't.
And we're not allowed,
Fireworks.
thunder!
and
Thunder!
in my eyes, you're not allowed to talk about Christmas till after Remembrance Sunday.
Mm.
Which is literally just after my birthday.
And
Which
over
is-
here, we're like, can we please have Thanksgiving first?
When's that? It's November time, isn't it?
Yeah, third Thursday in November.
Okay.
24th
Yeah,
this year.
the day after is when I usually start putting up Christmas trees, and certain radio station plays Christmas music 24 hours a day till the day after Christmas.
I just took my Christmas tree down for the first time in like 4 or 5 years.
It's bad luck. You're supposed to take it down before New Year.
I
Well, they
was
take
some
it down
like
before
like
New
like
Year.
4 or 5 years ago. Like I looked at the kid and I'm like, it's kind of a pain in the ass to take it down, and we just agreed it lives there now.
Well, you could change out the ornaments.
yeah,
Yeah.
change up the
Have a
ornaments.
Halloween tree.
To
Put
be
eggs
fair,
on it.
Summer
Easter
tree,
egg.
a spring tree.
yeah, like
Mm.
I don't do anything for Christmas.
Hmm.
Holy cow, I was 4 minutes behind.
Yeah. One of the down points of being poor is it's not like we were giving each other gifts, or would know what to give each other anyway if we could.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So it was like, oh, the lights are pretty.
It's
Well,
just
what,
a
you give to
huge
someone who's
giant
got nothing?
nightlight.
Yeah.
So you and your daughter didn't buy each other gifts?
No,
Why?
Because
because
couldn't
we didn't have
afford it.
money and didn't know what to get each other if we did.
But
I
you
don't.
should-
I don't generally do gifts for those two
I
reasons.
mean, I understand the not having money,
Mm.
but the not knowing what to get each other.
Yeah.
You don't know your daughter, and your daughter doesn't know you well enough to know what you like.
I don't know what I like.
And that's what I was just about to say. He's one of those awkward people who
Yeah.
would go,
What do you want? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Yeah, to be fair, I say that all the time.
Laura,
Yeah.
no need to be sorry. We got there in the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just driven my mother nuts my entire life. Like even when as a kid, except for like special like times. They're like, "What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas?" I don't know. Well, think about it. I'll come back. comes back. You think about it? Yeah. What do you want? I don't know.
Just give me the money you were going to spend.
I didn't think of anything.
I know. See, my kids would go up in arms if I gave them money for Christmas.
It's like I may have thought of a
They,
few
you
things,
should
but
know me
they're
well
very
enough to
expensive.
know what I like. Why are you giving me money? And that's where that attitude was a dad. You know, I shouldn't have to tell you what I want for Christmas. You should know me.
No, they're adults now. Tell them to piss off and buy their own.
No,
Yeah.
I get what they're saying. I mean, it's because of their relationship with their dad that they say that.
Yeah.
You should know me well enough to know what I like. I shouldn't have to tell you. And they're right. Their dad should know them well enough to know what they like. But he doesn't, because he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know.
You will never, ever,
Well, you know what I brought
Know
back
me.
for Austin, Hen?
Yeah.
I saw it and I'm like, oh my God, that's Austin. And she's like, really? This is My Little Pony
My little
lunchbox.
pony lunchbox.
And he just turned 29, 28, 29. But he's into My Little Pony, the anime, for some reason. So whenever I see
Fair enough.
Oh
something
God,
I get it,
of course.
He's a bony.
he's a brony.
Couldn't even be like the original My Little Pony and just be girly about it. No, gotta go with the fucking brony. God damn.
Well, you know what the females are called that like it? Pegasisters.
Oh fuck.
Hang
Yes.
on. Can I just ask, is the My Little Pony anime risque?
No.
No.
Oh, that's all right then. I weren't sure. I really weren't sure. I know
Well-
what some of this anime stuff is.
Yes, I was just going to say, we're not completely sure with anime because there could be a little bit of
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
anime.
hentai, which is, you
No,
know,
but even normal anime, you look at all the fucking characters on anime and they're little girls with pigtails and big boobs.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Big wide eyes and knee-high socks.
The Japanese know what they like.
That's what I'm
Totally
saying.
they know their fan base and their audience very well. But
Yeah.
two of my boys are into anime really big. Harley likes it some, but
One of them's into the other stuff as well.
what? Hentai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it. We'll go back to the I'm confused.
The part I
You
don't get is admitting that shit in public.
You don't
He
have
don't
to get
give a shit. He has hentai hoodies and everything he wears out. He doesn't care. And that's Hayden. He
Tentacle
doesn't care.
dildos all over the room.
No, not that far.
I mean, I
don't know what's
Hanging
in
off
Austin's
strings
room
from the
anymore.
ceiling and shit.
I don't
Are
know
you-
what's in Austin's room, but Hayden's room, no.
I used to take the piss out of my sister for having a crush on Jace from Jason and the World Warriors.
Jason the Wheeled Warrior.
Yes, she had a crush on him. She was not even a young. I mean, I'm 5 years younger than my sister. You know, 4.5. But she had a crush on Jace from Jason and the World Warriors. I'm like, it's a cartoon.
It was a shit cartoon.
It's a
Like having a crush on
cartoon.
He-Man,
How can you have a crush on a cartoon? And now you've got this whole fucking generation that are
Don't you
watching
badmouth Chitara, woman.
cartoon pause. Pause porn. What is it? Why?
No,
Why?
pause is the
Why?
furries.
Why would we're not going to go on the furries? We're not going there.
No.
No,
No.
because most of them actually don't do it for sexual pleasure.
Sure.
Right. Anyway, but my point is, why are people into watching cartoons having sex? I understand real porn. I don't understand cartoon porn.
because real porn has limits, whereas cartoon sex doesn't have limits.
There is that, I guess.
like Game of Thrones and that
I
new
don't
one that's
know.
out. That's
I
just
also
so
strongly,
tone.
oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
also strongly, if you're going for actual answer, I also strongly suspect that there's no small degree of I just truly have a serious affinity for this character, and so I want to translate that into a sexual thing.
Hmm. I've never asked him why.
Don't.
I've tried
It's best
asking
not to.
Roma why.
I think a lot of it too starts out is it's people that are awkward with other people.
Mm.
And
That
so,
would make sense.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't watch it either, Hen, but hey, let them do them, you know?
Mm.
That's usually how porn works.
Laura B said, when they get me toffee out the way, TJ, probably if you fix a day for live stream, people takes the habit. For example, eHacker before the trial did a live stream every Saturday, and he always had 200 to 300 people.
Yeah,
Yeah, having a scheduled day and time does reinforce that.
but I have that.
Yeah.
And now that
And-
he
You'd probably
does,
have a lot less viewers if you didn't.
Yeah,
But your channel is growing.
very slowly.
Yeah.
Very
Hmm.
slowly.
I just hate when you gain and then one or two or five of them fall off and you're like, shit, was it me or YouTube?
yes,
You know? But I like to blame YouTube.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Makes me feel better about myself.
Laura, I'm going to say that's more on the fact that people have moved on from the subject he's covering, that
Mm.
his numbers have dropped.
Well, yeah. For
Because
that
he's
kind of
still
thing,
covering the same subject.
you have
people
to
moved on.
expect as soon as the event is over, you're going to lose most of those.
Yeah.
That's just how those kind of events work.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to figure out Saturday or Sunday
Mm-hmm.
in the daytime because last Saturday hardly nobody was live. Nobody.
Mm.
And I'm like, well, maybe this is the day I should pick, you know.
And then yesterday, everyone was live.
Yesterday what?
And then yesterday,
everybody
everyone was
was
live.
Yeah. It's a crap how do you say a crapshoot?
It went
Yeah.
from stream to stream to stream. Actually, I was literally watching streams all day yesterday.
See, I was going to stream earlier on today because I'd mentioned I might do an early morning, either Saturday or Sunday stream because I'm
Oh,
up here.
don't sleep.
It's not worth watching.
Yeah.
So I did mention that to me, and I thought, well, I'll go. And then today, Rex was on, and it was like,
Mhm.
I can't go now.
But you can, TJ, because you're not in competition with Rex. You're different content.
I am a different content, but we share the same chat.
Not really, because there's a lot of people in your chat that don't go on Rex's channel at all.
Yeah,
For
but there's
example, let me have a look who's in your chat.
Laura.
Laura B.
Mm.
Cement shoes I don't see over there.
Sometimes.
Lemon pie, yes.
I don't.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, Lemon's
this-
already got a nickname in some of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, lemon, you're our traitor in the mist. I'm going to say that now.
No, he's not.
He is.
I see him on the one channels we were talking about, and I see him like on channels. I'm gonna say this in Wolvo Circle.
Yes, but he was saying hello to the fucking moron. I'm not talking to him now.
Oh,
I mean-
Hello, Patty. Patty, don't go over there.
no.
hey, Miss Patty.
Well, to be fair, he came into, was it Rex's or was it?
Yeah.
And I said, hello, Kennedy.
Yeah, you did. But you only said that to try and wind him up.
I did, and it worked. I
You
also
don't go
said,
around winding people up, do you, TJ Love?
"Hey, no." I just reiterate what other people say.
Oh,
And I also had Margot laughing her boots off because I said, "Oh, was it Margot or was it you, Fanta? He needs his put. Does your pull-ups need changing?"
it was probably me. And then you asked if he needed a bottle and a nap.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
got,
see any of that.
didn't you?
Did I block you as well?
And then, damn TJ, she unblocked you again.
No, he kept making little digs, and I'm like, I did actually put Rex, can I swear in your chat? And I mean really swear. And Rex didn't respond to that, and I'm like, right, okay, I'm gonna have to block him then, because I'm ready to fucking type some verbal diarrhea at him.
I don't know.
Why
It
does
might
Rex
not
run a
have shown
clean
up
chat?
anyway.
What?
I said, why does Rex run a clean chat?
Not
No.
really, but he's Christian. And I don't
Well,
think
he says things.
I know, but I think there's a difference between saying little comments and me writing, "You're a fucking arsehole, you fucking git, fuck off, no one wants you here."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's a little extreme, yeah, for Rex.
Yeah,
He
which
said
is what I
MF
wanted to
one
type.
day, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
you said MF," and he goes, "I know.
and
Sometimes
coming from a woman, he'd find it even more offensive.
he doesn't find me offensive," and I went off.
You did,
He just
and
sat
we were
back.
proud of you. When you heard that he'd attacked Margot, you went off, and we were proud of you. We're going, yes, Santa,
Yeah,
angry
although
Santa.
Text Margot?
yes,
Oh,
Morvo.
yeah.
Damn.
When you get the chance, go to my channel and look at my last live
Oh,
before
he was
this.
here. Wolvo was there for that, weren't you? You popped in. You popped into Justice for Margot yesterday.
Maybe he was
No, I
in
missed
3
that one.
other chats.
No,
You
I
don't
missed
like
that
how he
one.
popped in.
I think by the time I saw that it was streaming, I clicked on it and it was over.
Oh, yeah. So basically, this person was. He's had a falling out with another person, yeah, on Comics Game.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a nasty falling out. They were working together. The other person was the artist for his comic. Yeah.
Okay.
The other artist quit on Friday night, but according to this guy, he sacked him. I witnessed the other artist quitting. So, yet another artist that's also working on the same comic. I
Wanted
understand. Is
to
that
be
right, Santa?
moderator.
Yeah, they were both working on it.
Well, he decided he was going to try and
Break it down.
I
to the
don't
point
want
where
to
it
say
fell
moderate.
apart.
It wasn't moderate. It was dissecting where the relationship had gone wrong.
Yeah.
And what had happened on that live stream.
I think he did a good job.
I think he did. I mean, he pointed out where the artist was going wrong, and he pointed out where the other one was going wrong. But he also pointed out that the other one knows full well if he pushes someone's buttons to a certain degree, that they will react, and when they react, he will react much higher. And the other one admitted that they would do that. So why did you push his buttons? You started this by pushing his buttons.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he dissected it. It was although the artist was the first one to lash out, it was the pushing of the buttons that caused that lash out, which meant it escalated the whole thing.
Cement
Yeah.
says, "Hen, I've never known you to be so subtle."
Yeah, but it's
I
like calling-
don't. I am quite subtle. Even when I had my rant, I did not mention names, and I told people not to mention names. Right. So that's what happened, right? But while this was going on, you had Margot and TJ and Phantom, about another 30 people in the chat saying, you were wrong, you done this, you done that, you done this, you done that.
Mm.
Well, he
And
decided, Margot,
hang on.
Yeah.
Some of the other people in the chat are male creators,
yes, they are.
Mm.
Right.
be it writers, drawers, artists, or whatever.
They're proper CD people, not Margot, Phantom and I type
Yeah.
people that just pop in there to be nosy.
That's not why I do it, but go ahead. Because I didn't know what had happened, remember? I'm like,
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
you
know what
didn't.
the hell is going on. What's going on?
Yeah. So he decided that Margot's comment was the most offensive and did a whole stream about how it was all Margot's fault. And then last night he admitted he chose Margot because she's the nicest person he knows on the internet.
Okay.
And she joined in on the dog piling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Going after Margot's like kicking a puppy. Like that's weird.
Yeah. And then I found that out the next day, I think.
Later on
And
that
that's
day.
when I went off. I talked
It was the
about
next
Margot.
day, but it was after T-Day stream. You was asleep yesterday, weren't you? So you missed it all.
Yeah. But yeah.
But woman, you should have clicked on that link. You shouldn't have said, "Can anyone join?" And then half an hour later, you're asleep when we say, "Yes, you can join." Because we
Well, I
don't.
waited. It was half
You
hour.
Yeah, but you was asleep.
Well, yeah.
Before we saw your comment, "Can I join?"
If it's in the Twitter
Group, anyone can join.
join.
Okay.
If we want to have a private one without including you, we'd do it personally, privately. We wouldn't put it in the group. Okay.
Okay.
That's what group DMs are for.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I always ask.
You did ask today.
No.
Rude ass bitch.
I know, right? Know my place. Go lay down by your dish.
I mean,
Oh my, get in the kitchen.
Nor did Roma yesterday. He just jumped in and was like, "Oh, Roma's here."
And I appreciate everyone being here
Yeah.
on my stream.
Yeah.
Just
How
throw that up
many
there
did
again.
you get? How many top end did you get tonight? How many?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
I've not been looking.
What I'm gonna say.
No.
I think we're only looking yesterday to see you know who off.
Yeah, we were. Well, no, we were just proving the point. Just proving the point. When his peak views is 12, and that is his peak.
I think I peaked at 10 tonight. I vaguely remember seeing 10.
You peaked at 15 last night.
Yeah, that's good.
But we are again clashing with someone else that's streaming at the same time.
Yeah.
Tonight.
See, Laura's learning new words, new bad words. Ooh. Lemon says, I must have missed a large chunk of this, though I did see the fight between the two creators you mentioned. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right.
Y'all hang out in weird fucking places.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
What happens when there's nothing to watch?
We hang around with the dregs of Comicsgate.
I watch a lot of different Comicsgate channels.
Oh, Wolvo, when you have a conversation later on tonight that leads on to tomorrow morning for me,
Aye.
that person can give you some heads up on what was there.
Oh. He's
Oh, was he in there? Was he in the chat?
Yes.
He knows the situation.
Oh yes. Oh hey, yes. He's keeping an eye out.
No, I just drifted for a second.
Was he the one that commented, "I'm watching"?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like that's no watcher.
I'm watching what's going on. I think he put in the chat. That's all he put.
Well, if you're watching what's going on, matey.
No, not him. No, not
What about you,
him.
Wolvo?
No, not that person. Different person.
One aimed at you, Wolvo.
Yeah. It's like a greeting of her people. Yeah, yes.
See you soon.
Is there a reason that we're not saying like Michael's name?
I know.
I wasn't sure whether I should or not.
No, apparently Michael's in the chat of the other the one that was dissecting it.
Yeah,
And was watching
Oh,
the
yeah.
situation.
I'm fairly certain Michael don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the fact that he commented, I am watching what's going
Yeah.
on.
he was in that one, and he went into the other one as well.
Did he?
Yes.
And what did he say in that one?
I can't remember, but I remember seeing him and going, "Ooh, hello." Because
Was
That
it
actually tracks because I have no idea who that person is, but I do seem to think that I've seen or heard the name. So they might be part of the Star Trek fandom.
no?
Yeah. yes,
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Well, not all us Trekkies are like that, you know.
no, but they're not. But he goes
Yeah.
on to Adderall Jill's. Is it Adderall Jill? Adderall Jill's and Scotty's on there, and them two share. They two stream together sometimes.
Which makes it even funnier because if he's one of the people that actually like comes into Michael's chat, I'm just very amused that I ain't heard any shit before.
Oh, apparently he's abused all the chat and turned all the chat against him. And this is someone that's trying to create a comic book.
Which
Yeah,
is
it's
why
always a good idea.
another reason why you might have heard him, because your channel, that channel, reviews all the upcoming comics and
Yeah, the Million Mongoloid March.
yeah. So use review what's coming up and tell people to back this one and back that one and back. So he may have popped up on there somewhere.
Yeah.
Because his name is actually the name of the comic book.
I am so grateful I know none of these people.
It's something about French maids, isn't it?
They ain't all bad. Yeah, there's French maids in it.
Time travel and French maids or something stupid like that. I don't fucking know.
Write that down, Wolfo. You'll need to know about it.
I'm pretty sure I
Just the dis-
won't.
Just the description itself, you're thinking, what the fuck?
No. But yesterday he was streaming Rex's stream on his channel.
And tearing it apart at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
did he-
stream sniping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have my reaction on there.
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Hmm.
Remember me and TJ got timed out. We were going between the two.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, I can't fault him for stream sniping Rex's stream.
Why?
A
Why?
lot of people do that.
Yeah, we
Because
were swiping it.
Because I'm fairly certain that Rex is the most boring human being that has ever graced the earth. I've lived a long time and met a lot of people, but I don't know if I've ever met someone who can kill literally any conversation as well and as fast as he can.
But he still shouldn't have been doing it.
I mean, stream sniping is just a YouTube thing. People do it.
Yeah.
Yes, but he was doing it for a reason. He was
Yeah,
doing
other
it
people
to,
do.
Yeah.
Other people do it too.
I mean, to be fair, it's because they were discussing him at the time.
Yeah, I mean that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I would consider it fair enough if anyone else did it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he might be stream sniping us for a little while now. I don't care.
Enjoy, motherfucker.
Yeah. Enjoy Wolvo's sexy body.
Drink it in, bitch. In Gina's native language.
And my irritating voice, even though it is English.
Yeah.
What native language? Now what have I done? I admit
Rex
it.
So-
is Devil Flyer Cement.
So, Comic Cement Shoes says, not the Trekkies. I used to run out the room as a child when Star Trek came on. Oh, only
Leave us Trekkies
sci-fi
alone.
he likes is Alien, Predator, and Ex Machina.
TOS
Yeah.
is still good.
Yeah, we liked you. Next gen were alright, then it got a bit silly.
It was okay.
Dragonflyer. Yes,
Everything after
not
that was
Dragonfly.
shit, really. But
Oh, shut
Why did I
your
say
trunk hole.
Dragonfly? That's not his name, is it?
No,
Devil Flyer.
Devil Flyer.
Devil Flyer. I know it began with a D. Devil
Yeah.
Flyer is Rex. No.
Oh, no.
Rex
I
is a
just
sweet enough guy. He just talks about subjects I don't want to hear anymore.
For days.
Yeah.
You leave him alone, you. He's all
Then
right.
he takes a breath. I got nothing against him. I just can't.
Right.
I can feel myself aging.
Now,
You're mean. Tuck it in.
Are you just learning this? I need to make a sign.
You do know who the creator is, by the way. The artist is, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but let's not go there. I know you know the artist because the artist says I know you, and I've seen you together. Put it that way.
so, what do we do with YouTube algorithms?
Yes. How do we improve our channels, our reach?
What do we do with a problem like Maria?
I mean, to be fair, bitching about other people seems to work, so we should continue this, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
Thinking about other people always works.
Yeah.
But it's not in my DNA to do that. I said earlier I would invite that person onto a stream and have a civil conversation, only I know damn well it would be clipped so that it didn't sound like a civil conversation.
Yeah. It's not in your DNA. That's why you have me.
Wind up the Volvo. And
I'll do it for you. It's okay.
But the thing is, I mean, I purposely try not to bring the drama to my channel.
Yeah.
Right? Every now and again I have to address it because it's affected me in a way or affected other people in a way that needs addressing. You know, I've addressed it with Darren and his situation.
Darren.
DJ Record Hound. DJ hates Record Hound.
I got nothing. Okay.
The one that used to show his records?
I don't
Got
think
nothing.
it was around when
He was. He
well, it was the
definitely
tail
was.
end. Well, it was the tail end of it then.
Well, you know, it depends if Volvo were actually high or not, you know.
Also true.
No, he definitely was.
Hi. Odds are good.
No, it was definitely around. Always been around for ages.
No, he was not around with the
I've been around since
tail end of
January or March.
Were you around for the Depp and Heard?
Deaf and Heard. Oh yeah, I've been around here since like February or March.
Yeah.
Beginning of the year.
Mind you, he cut out
Not the very beginning, but
trial, didn't he?
2 to 4 months into the year, somewhere in there, was when I first followed Fanta because there was nothing on.
Oh, so it's
staying
her
on top of
fault.
these things is time intensive. Yeah.
She
Yeah, he
brought the
did follow
bulls.
Fanta. So Fanta dragged us over to Commentsgate and Fanto dragged Comic Skate over to us.
Give or take.
So,
And then I pulled some, and it was weird.
yeah.
What you pulling again? What was that?
I mean, initially we got dragged over to Flying Felines because she was on there.
Mm.
And that's where she met you, wasn't it, Wolfo?
Fanta?
Yeah.
I probably met Fanta on Red Valkyrie.
Fanta? Wasn't it Flying Felines? Weren't you
She's
flirting with each other in the chat?
She's on mute.
Oh, she can get off mute, can't she?
Well, she might be doing something.
I,
Hey, I
But I-
was muted. I've been talking this whole fucking time.
I know we had talked and been on panel together on Red Valkyrie before.
No, this
Feline
started us in the chat.
before
met you in the
Feline
chat.
started her channel. Because Feline, we first met Feline in the Red Valkyrie chat as a friend of Luke's, and it was a few months after that she made her channel, that we convinced her to make a channel.
What, Fanta?
I actually think the first time I saw Wolvo was on Lola's.
Could be
on
Lola,
Lola's.
but yeah, other than seeing one another, but like having like talked in the chat and or like been on panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was definitely started in the chat because Fanta told us about this guy that she'd been flirting with in the chat, and it was you.
I was like, it's so fun. He's so fun. I'm like, I'm brave behind the keyboard.
Although to be fair, like everybody talks about that guy in the chat who flirts with him, because that's me.
Yep.
Well, now it's lemon pie.
Just be
Lemon
glad none of
pie
y'all
takes
played
your
video
Hold on a
games.
minute. Hold on a minute. You've never flirted with me.
Oh, I'm sure I have.
That's what I'm saying. It's lemon pie. Lemon pie does all the flirting in the chat
Yep.
now.
Just be glad y'all never played video games with me. You have no idea how sexually aggressive I am.
Oh, I can imagine. I have 2 sons and they're friends, remember?
But anyway, so the point is, Fanta dragged you a lot over to here and then dragged us a lot over to there.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yep.
Fanta, would you agree with that?
Yep.
I met you two on Rob's stream.
Yes, you did. You met all 3 of us on Rob's stream.
Me, you, TJ, and Fanta.
To say that, we probably met before Rob's stream. We probably met in the Australian stream.
Yeah. Mm. Probably.
So, you're in the UK fandom group, whatever it's fucking called. I don't remember what it's called. UK Justice Group.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny games, isn't it? No one's posting there for a long time. But it was only ever set up to arrange a meet-up. It never happened, did it?
No.
No. No. But yeah, funny games.
Yeah.
I wonder if AH will learn the words to that song now. When Australians get her.
What song?
He used to bring me roses.
I wish he would again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On
The sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too. When morning comes around. Got lost that one completely.
For anyone that doesn't know what
I don't know. It
that's
sounds
from,
like you know the words already.
it's a theme tune from Prisoner Cell Block H, which was a soap opera set in an Australian prison, women's prison. Hence the AH reference, an Australia reference.
Well, what have you got your inhaler on you?
My what?
Inhaler.
It's around here somewhere.
There's one here
Taking
somewhere.
it, you numb nuts.
Oh, that's not asthma. It's just phlegm.
That's
It's the results of lung damage, mostly from the asthma.
Because you don't take your inhaler, you knob jockey.
Right. Right, where were we? What were we talking about before someone
I don't
started
know,
singing at us?
TJ. This is your
Right.
stream. What were
So,
we talking about?
but as a result, the two communities have overlapped because of Fanta.
Yeah, it's Fanta's fault.
It's Fanta's
Yeah.
fault.
At the end of the day, what I'm getting is Fanta hangs out in weird places.
But you know,
Yeah.
you talk about certain channels, the ones we were
She's the
talking about
common
being.
denominator here.
Well, you talk about those channels being dregs of CG. Well, I've heard Jason call himself slum of CG. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's the slums, and then there's just the dirty area where no one has any money or class.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not fair because the
There's
ones
trash
that
and
don't
shit
have
and a
any
dead
money,
cat on the street. Yeah.
the ones that don't have any money are the ones that you need the most support, surely.
Well, yeah, it's not just the slums where no one has any money, but they're decent people. No, it's the slums where everyone's a piece of shit.
there are those, but I've made friends in both places. So
Their entire vocabulary spans 2 syllables. You know.
Dragging the knuckles on the floor.
Yeah.
Shagging the mother. And
Yeah, there's like
Anyway.
shit and garbage and a dead cat on the street.
Anyway, but as a result of Fanta introducing us to Comicsgate, we somehow got dragged into this fucking shit. It's your fault, Fanta. It's all your fault.
Yep.
hey, you grown.
If you
Make
hadn't
your own
dragged us
decision.
into this shit, if you hadn't dragged Wolver over to my channel, if Wolver hadn't appeared on my channel topless, none of this would have happened.
I blame Tug.
Blame Tug.
All
Yes,
Tug's
let's all
fault.
blame Tug. Yes,
Yeah,
it's Tug's fault.
Right,
Well,
okay.
he tweeted
Okay.
out he was going on Lola Meets' channel, and I'm like, oh, Tug's going, okay. Because, you know, I support Tug. I
Okay.
go over there, and it branched out from Lola. So it's Tug's fault.
Okay. So it's Johnny Depp's fault, really.
Yeah. Of course it is.
No.
Everything's
Amber's fault.
Johnny Depp's fault, remember?
Yeah.
So we can officially blame all of this fiasco on Tug.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll just blame it on Scambuser.
No, we'll blame it on Tug. Let's not go up to the level of her. It's all Tug's fault.
Do you mean down that level?
He is the YouTuber that started this all.
Yeah.
Boycott Tug. Boycott Tug.
No.
I think your shoulders are broad enough to take that on.
Well, so long as you don't boycott me, I'm fine. And I think you should.
I'm going to go
If
into
you-
Tug's stream next and put hashtag boycott Tug. He ruined my channel.
To be fair, if you listen to Lola long enough, his cock is long enough to fucking take the bird.
What?
I know, right?
Oh, yes. No, I've heard that one. She
Gummies.
talks about how big he is. He's a very tall man.
Yeah,
And
like
he
give Lola
proportions
2
well.
drinks and or a gummy in like 30 seconds.
Yep.
Welcome back, Laura.
Welcome back, Laura.
Let her get four
Laura,
gummies in and
Laura,
she'll
we are
like,
boycotting Tug. It's all his fault.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura?
Algorithm that is not an algorithm, and the ways that we can unconfuse things. So basically, it is the luck of the draw, is what you're saying,
To
Wilbur.
be fair, if we now put hashtag boycott Tug, that umbrella guy, on all of our streams, the algorithm will work for us.
count me out. Count me out. I'm not doing it. Nope.
It's not entirely luck of the draw, but I think to a certain degree, at least, each step that you can make in attempting to build more has luck of the draw in it. There are things what one can do. I don't know all of them because I don't do that. But I
Well,
mean, there's things you can do to attempt to promote growth, but all
Like I
those
said,
things have some degree of luck of the draw.
like I said, if you put hashtag boycott that umbrella guy, it will boost you in the algorithm.
It will
Stop it.
confuse a lot of people.
Stop it.
But Fanta, it's all his fault. And
So,
Laura
Although-
wants to know how
things-
it's Doug's fault.
good things did happen.
Although on the plus side, like if we start doing it, there's like a 50-50 shot Lolo will join in.
Right. So let me explain to Laura how we got to the conclusion it's all Tug's fault, because she's just come back and has no idea, and she's asked. Right. So we're saying Fanta introduced Comicsgate to us, yeah, and introduced us to Comicsgate. But the person that introduced Fanta to Comicsgate was Tug, which means it's all Tug's fault.
Yep. But
See,
TJ,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
go on. No, go on.
I was trying to tell you that I've seen a lot of YouTubers say you have to be consistent. Every day,
Yeah.
put out a video, or 2 videos, or 3 videos, whatever you can, but be
Yeah.
consistent. And some say for 2 weeks straight, talk about the same subject every day.
That
Put
was
out a video
boring.
about it or whatever, and it'll get
Yeah.
out there.
It is known that the algorithm likes regular short videos.
Yeah.
Right. So that's where I'm going wrong.
Like
So-
up to 10 minutes at the
Just-
most.
Right, so
Preferably a lot less.
Yeah.
so are you on about a video or a short?
Not a short.
They're
Video.
They're fucking glorified TikToks. They're
I know.
short
No,
little fucking.
shorts are different.
Yeah,
Shorts
they
are
don't
like
get
different.
you don't
Yeah.
get notifications for shorts. They just
No,
pop
but
up.
I'm getting views on my shorts. I've
You are
got
getting views on your shorts, but it doesn't attract an audience. It doesn't
That's-
really equate to subscribers.
Yeah,
That's
but I think
because the
like
shorts
2.5.
are people.
I think like 2.5 to 5 minutes is somewhere around like the really good spot where the algorithm will be more inclined to suggest you to people who don't subscribe to you already.
okay. eHacker
regular.
introduced
Like
segments
daily.
in its community. So if anyone wants to assign blame for my presence, it's eHacker we need to blame for Cement being here.
Cement's an anomaly. Cement is clearly an anomaly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But to be fair, like I said, Tug was the one that introduced Fanta to Comicsgate. Comicsgate was introduced by Fanta to my channel and introduced my channel members to Comicsgate.
Yeah.
So it's Tug's fault.
All Tug's fault.
It's all
If you
Tug's
come on
fault that
Tug's
some
stream,
loser
TJ,
nobody
then you
can't
can
handle all this.
I've
Well,
read
I
it.
Yep.
Laura B, I go on Tug's stream all the time. You never post my channel.
Because
You never
you
post my channel there.
because how many times have you said you don't give a shit? I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
Yep.
It's not the point.
She
It
really
is the
does
point.
care.
You should
But
do
you
it
have-
anyway.
No, if you're telling people you don't care, people in the chat are listening to you go off on a rant saying you don't give a fuck. Why the fuck are you all here? I don't get it. So they don't do it. Whereas I'm mentioning that I would like to grow my channel because I want people to smile. I want people to have a laugh. I want people to go, what the fuck have you put there? That's fucking funny as fucking shit, that. And have a laugh over what it is. I don't want monetization. That's not my goal at all. I just want to grow it a bit so I get to more people. So more people go, have you seen the state of these fucking puppets? But they're fucking hilarious.
And I was talking to Luke and about whatever. I was talking about the Dark Angel videos and stuff, and
Yeah.
we were talking about YouTube channel and all that, and I said I have fun doing those.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, then do it. Somebody else out there will like it. You just have to do it, and then eventually they'll find you, or you'll find them. I have fun making the little Tiny Tug silly videos. Love the Dark Angel stuff, and then sometimes the comic stuff. My channel's not one thing; it's all over the place.
But nor's mine. If you look at my videos, my shorts, they're all random. Yes, it's my channel started because I made some stupid memes comparing Amber Heard to different villains. Yeah, that's how my channel started. I shared these memes in our Twitter group, and Emma, you all know Emma.
Yeah.
Emma said, "You need to make a video." So I did, and that's how my channel started. I never planned on doing live streams; they just happened. I was bored one day, and now that's all I do is live streams. I hardly ever create a video. Creating a video takes time.
It does.
I mean, the videos you do, TJ, are completely different to the videos I do. Because I will, like I said, the videos I do is I will get pictures and I will talk over it and I will create a video from pictures. Yeah?
Whereas I do it the easy way and take my camera and go, I'm in a park. There's a dog, a tree. This is Victorian. That's a path. Oh, look. Da 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 da.
And to do a 10-minute video will take me about 12 hours to make. You know.
It's so hard dubbing over a video. Oh, God.
It is. It's fucking hard. You know, I mean,
Videos are a massive pain in the ass.
I will retake my talking part 150 times before I'm happy with it. You know, I'll get halfway through and go, oh, fuck, I stumbled on that word. Start again. You know, I don't care stumbling on words on live because it's live. But when you're creating a video, you want perfection. And PB said to me, why? Just do it just say it as it comes out. And I'm like, but I can't do that.
Yeah, but
Post it.
Right, guys, I'm off skate. I'm about to turn into a pumpkin.
Thank you very much.
Darling. Oh, shit, it's midnight.
Night, Gina.
Oh, God,
Night,
yeah.
guys. Look after
Right.
yourselves. Bye.
Yeah, I've got work in the morning.
Good job.
I'm wide awake and I'm because I didn't get up till 2 o'clock this afternoon. And I've got work in the morning. I've got to get there early.
You might as well start walking now, girl. You've got to be in that early.
Right, I might as well. I've got to be in
I'm wide
early
awake because I just
train.
woke up.
Right.
Well, go over to MMMM because that'll be starting shortly.
No, I might start a stream myself.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good handful of hours for that.
You know. See if I can get a different audience at like midnight.
Well, I'll just leave this one up mute, look, and just keep it going for me.
Get your viewing figures up, yeah? Get your hours up.
You'd be surprised how many hours I've got.
You'd be surprised how many hours I've got. I told you, if I had numbers, I've certainly got the hours. And I've certainly got the viewers. It's the subscribers where I'm running short. That makes sense.
Yeah.
On a 16-second video, I've got 39 hours.
Yeah.
Watch time.
Wow.
That's only shorts, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's all to do with, again, the thing is with the shorts, they're like a 5-second video, but people watch it 3 or 4 times before they realise they've watched it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, but this one's a 16-second one. and there's 7,000 views on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, people are watching it 3 or 4 times before they realise they've watched it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. I do that. I let it go through because what if I missed a word or something in the beginning? I'll just watch
Yeah.
them over again.
Yeah.
But like, I have 2 out, right? And one I used the vocals from 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
Everybody knows 21 Pilots, you know? And then I did another one and I used vocal. Well, I used a little acoustic live from Plain White Tees. Plain White Tees one is over 2,000. The 21 Pilots one, I don't know. I don't even think it has 200. And I
It's weird,
hashtag,
isn't it?
the name of the band and everything in them. It's just weird.
It
And then
is
some I'm
weird.
really proud of don't get seen much.
Yeah.
So I understand that, TJ. You put a lot of time into one, or to make it appealing, use effects and everything. Nothing. Something that you think, well, I'll just throw this up there to put
Yeah.
something up there. There it goes. So I don't know how to explain it either. People, I don't know.
I've got one of the dog yawning. Right,
That's gone
and
well, isn't it?
it's what was it? Sunday.
Sunday
Lionel
morning.
Richie.
It's like Sunday morning.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Easy like Sunday morning. And where the backing vocals go, ooh, I've got the dog yawning in time.
That's cute though.
And it took me an hour and a half to get that timing right. And I'm like, I've worked on that. Okay, it's the dog yawning, Sunday morning, nice and relaxed. Da, 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 people get the vibe. And then I get one that I think, shit, I've got to put a video out. I haven't done one for a week. I'll throw that out. And it gets 11,000 views. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yep. I've even gone back and edited the title. I've edited the hashtags and to see if it can change. And I have a Evanescence one out, and I thought this one's going to get it. Nope. And I went in and changed a couple things in my title, and it's now up over 200. But I thought it would just go, But it
The
didn't.
main shoes, yes, there's 3 videos still on my channel. The original videos that I put up are still on my channel. So if you actually go into, just scroll back to put it in the order, because you can switch the order you view it in, can't you?
Yeah, switch it from the date added.
Yeah.
Switch it to date added.
Yeah. Or whatever. But yeah, no, they are the original video. One of them was actually comparing her to Zod, but not Zod as in General Zod, by the way, but not General. I did a bit of. You won't have come across General Zod. He's another YouTuber that's a bit fucking out there. Again, bottom of the barrel.
Oh my goodness. You
Oh,
are
he
horrible,
is.
woman.
He
You
is.
know, can somebody let me know that she's talking about me when I'm not here?
No, not you.
Do you
Zod.
promise that you'll let me know?
Yep. I'll let you know.
But the point was, I think he'd reached his 1,000 subscribers, hadn't he?
Oh yeah.
And I did a video comparing Amber Heard to
Ooh.
General Zod, and they're like, no, not that Zod, this Zod.
Stop just a second. I've just
Yeah.
noticed something in the chat. Patty R has just hashtagged Laura B.
Yeah.
I mean, like 3 minutes ago, but yeah.
Well done, Patty.
Came on Rob before I guess. Oh, well done, Patty.
I
Oh
mean, I
my.
read that and I didn't even.
Yeah, like apparently, if you come on Tug's streams, then she can post your channel there.
Yeah.
I
We
didn't
might
know
get,
that was. I didn't know that was something that Tug insisted on. But okay,
I
it's his
don't know
channel,
if that
man.
would get his viewers figures up or knock them back down again. I don't know. Probably knock them back down again.
Everything is somebody's kink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember the other day, right? Yesterday, I think it was. Rex was it Rex or was it Shadowhawk was asking you to describe me, and I'm like, she's met
Shadow.
me, she didn't see me.
Oh, I even said that. I was like, well, she's about this tall. Her hair's this color. I don't know what color her eyes are because I couldn't see them.
Yeah, and I'm like, Vic would be better off describing me than Fanta has because he's seen a photo of me.
Yeah, she did. She put that in chat.
You're like, come on, describe Hen. You're like, have you ever read Gulliver's Travels?
Oh,
To be fair, that could be describing me as well.
yes, it could.
Yeah. Same reference, different side. Yeah.
I'm not that tall.
Not
Right,
without pumps.
I am
No.
going to have to go to bed, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise that yous are all wide awake.
That's
But-
all right. No, it's gone midnight.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Thanks for having us all. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I might do it again next week, maybe.
All right.
There you go.
It won't be till this late.
No.
Right, good night.
Are we saying good night to everyone?
We are saying good night to everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye bye.